Well, hello and welcome to Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock, with an E. And I'd like to introduce this man. I would call him Magic Mike, but I don't want him to take his clothes off. So I'm going to call him Mad Mike instead. Mike, how are you, buddy?
Hey,
so good to see you.
Look at that there, the Vortex.
Vortex. Show us again.
It's an amazing, this is an amazing product. It is absolutely amazing. And the reason why it's amazing is because it looks like a blender, Rob, but we know it's not a blender. This is a handheld
It's a handheld food processor.
That's right. And what it does, it draws liquid inwards. Look at this. This is the power of the Vortex. Watch this. And you see that? This is why you can use this in any type of container.
Saw a movie like that recently.
Yeah. This is the reason why you can use this in any type of container, folks, because it draws liquid inwards. We're going to see some fantastic demos, so whatever you do, don't go away.
It blends, it cuts, it dices, it chops, it does it all.
Davey's going to get me some hot water in a bit so we can make some soup.
Amazing.
It's absolutely brilliant. Now,
so this is 593608. It's the Berghoff, great, amazing household name, X5 Pro handheld food processor with a complimentary grinder accessory, and that's not the one where you find dates online. That's the one where you chop things like you do your coffee beans or your spices and things like that. All this coming up very shortly. We've slashed the normal price of $268.95 all the way down to $149.99. We'll tell you everything you get in a moment. But also, I want to let you know that in tonight's show, something that might complement this is our favourite, the Old Faithful. It is our wonderful cheese mill. But to say cheese, it doesn't really do it justice. It does so much more. You can do cheese, you can do biscuit bases, cheese for cheesecakes, you can do crumbles, you can do cookies, you can do all manner of incredible things. And all with this one device that's normally 30 quid, but we're giving you a third off. £20 a pony will get you this, and I'll show you how it works a little bit later on. We have got a little bit of demo video. I don't know if we're showing you that now. We may do. It's 226273, and what this can't do, here we go. So this is just regular cheese. We've got a bit of cheddar, bit of red Leicester, and bada bing, bada boom. Look at what it does. You get two sizes of blade, a coarse and a fine. That's the coarse one you're seeing there. This is Parmesan. That uses the fine blade and will allow you to do on top of your pasta and your linguine, which is pasta, I suppose, your bolognese. You can literally sprinkle your cheese, grate your cheese directly onto your food. You can actually keep the cheese in this and put it in the fridge. It comes with a little airtight lid that allows you to keep perishable foods that you might grate in the fridge. This is some fresh bread and a little bit of a cream cracker to give you breadcrumbs, because the cream cracker, little tip here, actually dries out the bread. So you can do your savoury bases, but also your sweet bases or toppings for your ice creams and cakes. Here we've got an Oreo cookie and some num-nums. Grate them together, and this is what you get. Literally any hard or medium hard to hard cheese, but even certain soft things, and something I never would have thought of. In this country, we consume a lot of eggs, and we particularly consume a lot of egg mayonnaise. And this will actually grate an earth. And you can do it directly. You can put a couple in there if you want to, but here we're just doing one. You can literally dollop of mayonnaise on what you're about to see, and you're ready for it to go in your sandwich. It is a super, 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 super machine. Very easy to clean, comes apart into 3 separate pieces, all of which can go in the dishwasher. It's very easy to change the blade. And this, you know, you could have one dry, you could have one, for perishable foods that go in the fridge. Do whatever you like, really. It's 226273. And then this last one, what have we got in there? Oh, some digestive biscuits. So, and I think that's what you make your what do you call it? The cheesecake bases from, isn't it? The digestives. You can do it all with your gourmet cheese mill with the 2 blades, coarse and fine, for grating. And not only does it grate, but it does it. What it does is grate. We call it the greatest grater in Great Britain, Mike.
It is. Yeah. It's greater in Great Britain.
Yeah.
That's right.
But this is the finest food processor in all of Finland. I don't know about the Finland part,
yeah.
But what do we get first of all? Just quickly, give us an overview.
Well, what you're getting is you're getting the machine. Now, this is the Berghoff X5 Pro. You can't buy this in the shops. It's only available here on Shop on TV, or if you see us at shows.
Yeah, it's just come back in stock. It's been sold out for months.
It's been sold out for months. Probably 3 months, I think.
Must be.
Sold out last time. It's a very, very popular item. please, whatever you do, don't think that this is a blender. It will do all your blending jobs, but this is a food processor.
Yeah.
What this will do is it will replace things like ice cream makers, soup makers, blenders, choppers, jug blenders. It'll do the lot. It's absolutely amazing.
Like a big food processor. All we've taken away, or Berghoff have done, is taken away
is.
the bowl.
Well, what
you
happens
can use your own bowl.
If you think
or
of this,
receptacle.
look, if you think of a bowl or a food processor, what you've got, or a stand mixer, what you've got is a machine that goes with the bowl. If you take the machine away and I take that machine and put it in a bowl, it'll do exactly the same job.
Yes.
The same thing as you would in a jug blender. It'll do all those jobs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a couple of things with this. Now, I'm not going to teach anybody how to cook.
No, no.
You know, that's not what it's about. This is what it's about is just
showing people how they can cook more easily.
That's right. And what it's about showing you the power of the machine, but also what it will do for you. Now, just a quick demonstration. This here is skim milk. Now, if you're on a fat-free diet, these are absolutely brilliant. Before I do this, I just want to show you that there are 5 blades here. Now, the easiest way to remember this, Rob, and this is how I remember it. Forget about these 2 blades for a second. These blades here, the A blade, which is the flat blade, the B blade, which is the one that's got holes in, and the C blade, which is the chopping blade. So if you think of A, B, C, aerate, blend, chop, that's it.
Got it.
So you A, B, C, everybody can remember that.
But there's more.
There is. Now, this one here is your meat blade. It's exactly the same as that one, but it's sharp. Now, normally, when you buy a similar machine, you've got to pay for extra for this one.
Yeah.
And this one here is a frothing blade. Basically, I'll be honest with you, that's just for doing, if you just want to froth up your coffee and things like that.
Frothy coffee.
Yeah, frothy
coffee.
But
you still get it.
A lot
of people do like a
and
fancy
these are
coffee.
titanium tips. They've got a lifetime guarantee with them, so they're absolutely brilliant. Okay. Yeah. Now the first blade I'm going to use. All you do once you want to use it is just push the blade on like that, twist it around, it clicks on. That's it. It's on now.
By the way, Mike, let us know the minute you need some hot water because floor manager Dave is standing. He's poised.
Oh yeah, you can put it. It's only for the soup. It's only because we've got no cooking.
Do you need it now?
Well, no, we're all right for about 5, 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Just hang tight.
Okay, now watch this. What we've got here, folks, is we've got a silicon base on this. Now, none other machine like this has a silicon base, so it's not going to scratch your cookware. You can use this in your Berghoff pans. You can use it in any pans you like. Okay, one button. Okay, just one button. You've got a dial on here, and you can see here if I turn it round that way. See the arrow going round? Now, don't worry if it goes into the red. It's fine. It can go into the red. Yeah. That's just to show you that it's on full power. It goes right up to 18,000 revolutions per minute. 18,000. And the great thing about this is because it's variable, you can do things like egg whites for meringues and things like that. And if you want me to show you later on, I'll show you the egg whites as well.
No, you can't tell us it'll do anything unless you show us.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
I want proof.
This is skim milk. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here, folks, I'm just going to use on the low power. And what I'm doing here, I'm just gently lifting up the machine. Look what's happening. The volume is incredible. What it's doing is it's putting air into it. You think of your soufflés, your sponges, your egg whites for meringues, Yorkshire puddings. I'll tell you something, with Yorkshire puddings, it will absolutely make fabulous Yorkshire puddings. We haven't got an oven here today, so I can't do it. But I will show you another time when we have got an oven.
I love a Yorkshire
But look at that. Now, this here is just skim milk. So think about this, folks. This is a substitute for cream.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's a substitute for cream. All we're doing here is just putting air into the actual milk itself. Look at that. And look at the volume that I've got. Isn't that
it's almost like
incredible?
You can make a parfait if you want
Look at that.
to.
Isn't that absolutely incredible? Now, what I'm going to do with that is the great thing. This is a man's machine, Rob. I love it because...
You can't say things like that
No,
these days.
It is because we don't like washing up.
It's a man's world. That's the song goes.
You give it a rinse. I've got a bowl of water down here. You give it a rinse, you give it a wash. Look at that. Back on the stand, you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Now, here's another great thing, folks. This stand, you can actually have it either in the cupboard or if you want to leave it out, you can do. There's also a place there to put all your blades. All your blades go in here. It opens up like that, so it's a really nice stand as well.
I've always said with things like this, the best place for it is between your hob and your sink.
So what keep it out.
Because you'll suddenly go, oh, I need to chop this, or I need to, I need to do some scrambled eggs. I need to,
Yeah.
It's by the time you've gone to the thing to get a whisk or a fork out, this is already there. Just pick it up and use it.
Yes. You'll like this, Rob. Now, I've just put some raspberries in here. All I'm doing here, folks, is I'm just making this into like a dessert, like a fruit fool. Call it whatever you like. It doesn't matter. But look at this. Watch. Now, you see that there? There's a nice little fruit fool. Now, this here has got, all it's got in it is raspberries.
ShopOnTV also broadcasts every day from midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89, with an even wider range of must-have products at market-beating prices. So, check your electronic program guide for the latest show schedule and tune in daily to grab the offers while they're still available. There's more to see with ShopOnTV. At ShopOnTV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1 and STV from midnight to 3 a.m, Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m, and on YouTube at ShopOnTV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV. There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV. ShopOnTV broadcasts across the nation every day from midnight to 3 a.m. on ITV1 and STV and midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89. Away from your television, we've got you covered. The live broadcasts are also streamed on our website at shopontv.co.uk and on our YouTube channel at ShopOnTV Live, where you can catch up on anything you've missed. So, why not make it your daily ritual to tune in and check out the latest and greatest on offer? Outstanding quality, incredible value and superb savings with ShopOnTV. After you've ordered from ShopOnTV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days, though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner. Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from ShopOnTV.
I am so very sorry. Apparently our microphones just stopped. We've put another 50p in the meter. Actually, it's £1 these days. Yeah. In fact, I think we put too much money in the meter for the amount of service we get in return.
I don't know what you saw.
Where did we get to? I don't know.
Did you see this?
Have you seen this?
We've got no talk back. I can't hear it.
No, we can't hear anything.
Yeah.
We're winging it tonight. We're doing it old school.
I tell you what, this is winging it.
I know.
No talk back. Mike's going, dear.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know what you saw, folks.
Let me ask floor manager Dave. Did they see us finish the parfait? So what they haven't seen is me eating.
Well, don't worry, Rob. We're going to get to that.
Yeah. Okay. So we can decant.
So basically, what I've got here is that was skim milk with a little bit of some raspberries in it.
Yes.
So basically,
were they frozen raspberries?
These are not frozen. No,
just fresh.
If you want to use frozen raspberries, I'll show you how to do ice cream in a second.
It'll make it cooler. Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
I'll show you how to do ice cream in a second. But what I'm going to do now, Rob, just very quickly, just going to take a spoonful of this and just pop it
Skimmed milk
This
and
is
raspberries.
skimmed milk, folks. Look at this.
Just
Now,
remember, if you want to do this
I
at
know
home,
you
it
like
has to
this,
be
Rob, so I'm
super
gonna do
cold.
you something that's really nice.
It's very refreshing. It's almost like a palate cleanser.
It is. Now, I'm going to do something that's really nice for you, Rob.
Yeah.
Just stay there. Don't
yeah.
go away. I'm going off key here,
That'd be
but
a
I'm
first.
coming back. Don't worry. I am coming back.
Do I get a spoon?
You can get.
Oh, I know what you're
going.
I know where you're going with this. I'm going to shut up.
He's going to shut up now. He's seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Normally I do the mills later on, folks, but because we're having a bit of an issue here with all sorts of things, I better get it
Yeah,
all
this
in.
is your grinder accessory.
Now, this grinder here, now it says grinder, but let me tell you, it is a food processor. It's a wet and dry. Now, normally, these are just dry grinders. You can do all your grinding in this. You can do everything.
Yeah.
I've got some of those nice sweets in there, and I've got some chocolate in there.
Oh.
The num-nums. I'm going to show you. I've got about 20 things to show you in this. You've got things like garlic. It'll do. What?
Take a breath, my friend.
Oh, take a breath. Yeah, no.
You're breaking. I think you're breaking our mics.
Me
No, I'm
breaking
just
the mic. Oh, right. Sorry.
Not really.
Sorry. Right.
No,
Okay.
no, that's
it's
fine.
me. It's my fault.
They give us a mic. They don't need to hear you in Grimsby.
Everything they do. we want them,
No, but not live. Not like, you know.
Right, okay. So what we've got here, folks, this is the mill. Now, the mill, it's got the blade inside. So when you use the mill, you don't need to use a blade on the machine. The machine just sits in it.
That's it.
And I'm doing this just for Rob, okay?
Aww.
Watch this. This is just for you, Rob, nobody else. Because I know you're going to like this. And wait, folks, when you see what I'm doing here, and also
Look,
now that's
fine.
That's the Mims.
Woo!
That's the Mims
And
with
some
the chocolate
chocolat.
as well. Now let me get a spoon.
Oh, you naughty
And then I'll
boy.
give you some spoon, and then you can use that. You can have that, Rob. That's just for you.
Oh,
okay.
my.
Look at this.
Oh, baby.
Look at this.
Bubbler.
You can actually stay there. Don't go away.
Oh, what's he doing now?
Stay there, Rob. I've got some more stuff here.
I'm salivating like
Mind my
a
fingers.
banshee.
Mind my fingers, but they're clean.
Oh, lovely.
There you go.
So you've taken a lovely, healthy dessert and totally ruined it.
Totally. Well, I only did it for you, Rob. It was only
Thank
for
you.
you because I know that you'd like that. Look at that.
Oh, but-
let the camera get a shot of it. It's lovely.
I will. It is just, if you want to do it at home, you have to have super cold. It has to be skimmed milk. Doesn't work with anything else. Has to be super, super cold as you can get it, almost to the point where it's about to freeze, and that will give you, this wonderful, full, rich body. I mean, look, it's literally like sorbet. It's the consistency of a sorbet.
Oh, I'm going to show you something else as well, Rob. Before I'll come back to that one in a moment. I'm just going to go to this one now. Normally, it's lovely, isn't it? It really is nice. That I have put the chocolate on it, which you shouldn't have done, should you? Really? Because this is nice.
The ship sailed, mate.
The ship sailed. Yeah. I'm going to do something else now. I'm going to change the blade again.
Hot damn, that's
I'm going to
good.
come back to all these blades, folks. So we're going to do that. I normally, what I do when I do this demonstration, I normally do one blade at a time. But because of the issues that we're having, I don't know if we're going to go off
No,
air
listen,
or
you do whatever you like.
I'm just going to change
Listen,
different
if
things.
we have any problems, we're just going to go to a bit of video with the cheese mill from Warrington. All right?
Okay,
Yeah,
now
from a
watch
Warrington
this,
studio.
folks. I'm going to go to the chopping blade here.
Okay.
This is the C blade, and
Yeah.
the reason why I'm going for that is because what I've got in here, I've got some lemons, I've got some ice, I've got some sugar. Okay.
Ooh,
now I've got
lemonade.
to tell you, this is the best lemonade you'll ever use. Now this is this machine. We'll show you soup as well in a minute. We'll show you mashed potatoes with it. It's all sorts.
Yeah, it's so
some
versatile.
fizzy water in there. Look, so I've got some ice, some real lemons, some sugar, and some fizzy water. Okay.
So you know exactly what's gone in that.
I do.
Am I allowed to eat all of this, by the way?
And you can have it all, yeah.
Thank you.
There's a bit more there. I'm going to throw it away. I'll make some more in a minute. We've got a few hours, haven't we? We've not got
Quite a few.
We've not got 10 minutes, folks. So whatever you do, don't go away.
No.
Stay there. Stay right there.
And if
Do
you've got
not
any
go away.
questions, drop us an email.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll send a carrier pigeon from the control room down to the studio to.
Can I also tell you, folks, that this machine here, it's completely unique. You won't find another machine like it because this is the one with the silicon base. It won't scratch. This is the one with 5 blades. This is the one with the variable speed. Now, normally, the only other machine like this is a very, very expensive one, but it only comes with 2 speeds. This is, and the problem with that is that when you're doing something that you want a low speed, you haven't got a low speed. With this one, you've got a low speed, so you can
this
go
gives
from
you a bit
any
more control.
Yeah, so it gives you a lot more control.
We're not knocking the other one.
No,
we sell
no,
it. It's
well,
great.
I can't knock
but
it.
it
I
is
used
more
to sell one.
expensive.
But
Well,
anyway,
it's
watch
more-
this.
yeah.
Right, watch this, folks. So all I'm going to do, I've got the beaker here, and I'm just going to gently move it all up and down. I'm going to show you how to do mayonnaise in a second. But just watch this. Now notice the lemons here. See the lemons, the full lemons. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch this. This is the best lemonade going. I just love this lemonade, Rob. Absolutely superb. Look at this, watch. Now, if you want to, what you can do, you can actually sieve out the bits. Is that all right?
Oh, it's blooming great, mate. It's blooming great. For such a low cost.
No, I know, but normally I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it with the chocolate.
It's so no, it's not. But it's so refreshing though.
No, it is.
And you know I'm a little bit naughty when it comes to my calories.
Well, we're all a bit naughty when it comes to calories. Just so let me. Oh, it's
Yeah.
all right. Oh, there. Just hold that a second.
Yeah.
I just want to put some more water in here because I want to show. I want to show you my this.
So if you're a secret lemonade drinker,
if you, I'll tell you something. Yeah, if you
make
are
your own now.
Sorry?
But without any, you can make your own without any of the whatever the ingredients are in the,
Now,
you know,
all
the
I've put
store-bought
in,
stuff.
the only thing I will say to you folks about this, if you do, you know, I mean, I'm only showing you a couple of things here, but when I show you the soup and everything, it is absolutely fantastic.
It'll be
Remember,
super.
here's the washing up. Watch, I've got a bowl of water, give it a rinse like that, and that's your washing up done. It's absolutely fantastic. It's slim, it's powerful, it's very, very sexy. People look
Are you
at
talking
it.
about me again?
People look at this and think it's a blender. It's a bit like
Yes.
when people look at me and think of George Clooney.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
But I am
When he's in an old people's home. No, I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, please.
That's not very nice.
No, I'm just. It's only because I
I'm
love
going to
you.
put this in a nice glass for you.
Please understand that there are blenders that this is 18,000 revs per minute. A regular handheld, typical standard,
1200.
1200. Big difference. This is the guts of a food processor, the power and the engine of a food processor, just without the receptacle. How is it?
It's lovely.
Is it?
And it's got the bits in
Oh,
it.
is this for me?
That's for you, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And it's got the bits in it. Folks,
Please
remember, if you
check
go on-
out. We just got this back in stock. Literally after about 3 months. It sold out last time. It's absolutely flying out the door. You can spread the cost on PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to. Interest free, £51.98. That includes your postage and packing, by the way. And you can spend between £30 and £2,000 with PayPal Pay in 3. So if you want to get this, the cheese mill, any other things that we offer, or if you're getting a couple of these, maybe one for you, one for the parents, or something along those lines, or for the kids, or for the, you know, it's just a must-have kitchen item. It will, instead of going, what was I going to say? Oh gosh, well, I've lost my train of thought now. Instead of doing something, you can get one of these. Oh, instead of going to the drawer for a knife or for or buying all the other. Have you got those? Have you got those cards?
I have.
Can we do those?
Yeah, we're gonna. Don't worry, Rob. I've got them all for you.
Amazing.
Our card game, I've got it here somewhere. Yeah, I've got the card game.
Because what it's going to replace? Let's do some of the things that it's going to replace. Sorry, folks, just bear with us 1 second. We're having one of those nights. We can't hear anybody. I know we've had a little audio problem as well. But look,
it's a good job we're not live, isn't it?
so. Yeah, it's a good job we're not live, exactly. We're pros, we just carry on. So it's going to replace one of these, a food processor. That is, what, we've said about 100 quid for a good one of those.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it tells you on the back.
I know, that's why I said
Yeah.
100 quid.
Yeah.
But, you know, even if it was a cheapie and it was 50 quid, add this up, right? Let's say.
Absolutely.
Then you've got your soup maker. So it's going to potentially replace one of those.
I'll show you the soup as well. When Davey gets me the hot water.
Could be another.
Kettle,
Could be
a good cue now for Davey.
That's a
to
good
get the hot
cue.
water.
David, we'll go with the hot water, please, if we may. So that could be 100 quid. Or 50, even 50. Then you've your stand mixer. I mean, that's got to be 100 quid. So we're up to 200 quid already. Then you've got, let's see, you've got your food chopper. That could be 50 quid. So that we're up to 250. Obviously, prices will vary, but these are examples. Ice cream maker.
I haven't found an ice cream maker for around less than £100.
Okay,
I don't know if you can find one, but I've never found one.
So let's call it 100. So that's 350. Then we've also got stick blender. They're about 40 quid.
Yeah, if you buy a cheap one, absolutely.
Can we say 50 just so I can do the maths easily?
Like, yeah.
So that's 400 quid's worth so far. Then we've got a coffee machine.
It'll do the coffee grinding. I'll show you. Oh, I'll show you the coffee. Yeah, I'll do the coffee now. Actually,
It'll grind the coffee. It'll do your chocolate for your
I'll do
top.
that in
It'll
a
froth
minute.
your milk for your lattes. These can be several £100s. By the way, next week we've got a Polty coffee maker launching here on Shop on TV. Stay tuned for that. Let's call that, I don't know, 200 quid. So what's that? What are we up to now? So that's 600 quid. Is that right? Smoothie maker. Sorry, there we are. That's got to be, now let's say, 100 quid. That's 700 quid.
It will
Jug
replace all these
blender. So again, that's maybe
Now,
another
I've gotta
50
tell
quid,
you,
750
and do
quid.
you know what? You can buy a jug blender, something like that. Is a really big name.
Yeah.
And they're about £800, aren't they?
No, I know.
For the, you know the
So
one I'm talking about?
here you put down 69 for the milk frother. I saw those at 100 quid.
Oh, really?
What? Oh, it's upside down. Thank you. Sorry.
upside down.
Please forgive us if our floor manager has to talk to us because we can't hear our control room at the moment. So we're up to about 800. Electric whisk, and what's the last one? Cuddly toy. Look, you could conservatively spend the best part of £1,000 in separate machinery and utensils to do what this one thing does at 149. And it's normally 268.95, and it's worth every single penny, I believe. But at 149.90, whatever it is, it's an absolute steal. It really is. So please do get yours today and start preparing your food the Berghoff way. Right, what are you doing next?
Right, I was going to...
Can we see loads of demonstrations now, please? Thank you.
You can pour that, just take the lid off there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pour this hot water in here because I want to show you the soup.
Okay.
Now, obviously, we haven't got any cooking facilities here, so while I'm doing here is I'm just pouring hot water in here so you can see that we're using boiling hot water. If
Hold on 1 second. What was that, Dave?
Get it in the bowl.
Oh, he's saying, can you try and get it in the... Oh,
Get it in
apparently
the
we're
bowl.
leaking. We're leaking.
Oh, I'm not leaking. It's not me that's leaking.
It's going over the edge.
It's not me that's leaking.
All right, we'll put that there.
I'll come back to that in a second.
So in there, we've basically got broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, and I think that's pretty much it.
I'll show you that.
So
in
we'll
a
come back
second,
to that in a moment. Yeah.
I was gonna show you the. You were talking about coffee, okay?
I was talking about coffee. Yes.
You got
Yes,
a coffee machine.
yes, yes.
There. Okay. Now the thing is with a coffee machine, all it does is froth milk up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you want to just froth the milk up, that's what that blade's for there. That'll just froth it. So you know that machine you were talking about, the chocolate machine?
Yes,
that's
yes,
about
yes.
£69.
Yeah.
That's what that will replace. So that blade there will replace that £69 machine just for that. Okay?
Yeah.
And that will do exactly the same job. This blade here, the flat blade, this is the aerating blade. This is the one that it looks flat, but it moves up and down. Okay,
Yes,
and that's
yes.
what
It's on a
creates air.
chamfer.
So if you want to make things like, say you want to make a coffee, a latte or a cappuccino coffee.
Yep.
What you can do here, look, see all I'm doing is I'm just using the machine, but what we're doing here, I'm putting air into it. Now, if you want like a pouring type cream, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll thicken it up. But the longer you go, the thicker it gets. It's a bit like me talking.
It's like me,
you know.
I was going to say, yeah.
Very, yeah, absolutely. So basically, what I'm going to do now, if you want to make a nice cappuccino or latte coffee, I mean, basically, all a cappuccino is different. It's different thicknesses because it's like a layered, isn't it? It's like a layered coffee.
But the point surely here, and a coffee machine it'll boil the water, it'll grind the beans, and it will froth the milk.
Yeah, but
that's
you've got a kettle.
Yeah, well,
You don't
exactly.
need it, do you?
But the point I'm trying to make is you're selling yourself short here because you can also grind the beans. So you don't have to go out and buy a separate coffee grinder, which you could spend 30 quid on,
Grinding
because you've
beans.
got the ability
there, Rob.
to grind beans here.
Don't go away.
You can do your fancy coffees without all of the fancy accessories. Yeah. Although, that said, the Pulte machine is very good. So if you do want the fancy one, we've got an amazing deal for you next week on that.
Look at this here, look, there. There's your coffee beans.
Coffee beans.
Okay, I've gone back to the mill now. So this is how quickly you can do it, folks. I mean, if you want to use the mill to grind your coffee beans, to make your coffee, that's fine. So it'll do that as well, okay? You can use this in any type of container, but look at this, what? That was me screeching then. And there you
Look
go.
at that, quick
Look how
as
quick
that.
you've done that. Now, you can buy just a coffee grinder, which is 20 quid, just for a coffee grinder. This will do the whole job. Absolutely, it'll do the whole job.
But also, a coffee grinder is usually just a coffie grinder.
Absolutely, yes.
In this, you can make... I don't want to throw you off kilter, Mike, because you're good enough at doing that yourself. So, but I was going to say, I've known him 20-something years.
Thank
We're
you.
good
That's
friends.
very kind of you. Go on.
And he gives as good as he gets. What are you doing next?
Go on, know what you're going to say?
Well, I was going to say you could also, if
Say
you're
what you like.
baking, you can take regular granulated sugar and you can turn it into caster sugar, and even if you want to, icing sugar. So if you're going to bake a cake... Well, why don't you finish this first? We'll do that next. Let's go complete... Yeah. So we now ground the beans, we brewed the coffee,
There's the coffee.
we frothed the milk.
So you froth the milk. So basically, if you want like an Irish coffee, this is fine. In fact, I'll put it into...
Oh, I didn't try the lemonade.
Oh, try the lemonade. Dear me, Rob. So if you want like an Irish coffee, there's your coffee there.
Oh.
And if you want to put the cream on top, look at this. Look at that. Now you
Wow.
see how quick, and that's skim milk, folks. That is all skim milk. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to make, a cappuccino coffee, all you've got to do is mix them together. So if
mean
I pour
latte?
that in there, a latte coffee, that was the one I was talking about, yeah. And then just pop it back in there. And what will happen is, you'll see this in a second. I'll just put that to one side, and that will actually start separating.
Yeah.
So the milk on the top will go to the top. So there's your cappuccino coffee. There's your latte coffee.
Lemonade's very good.
The lemonade's superb.
I was going to say we needed to be more because there is a lot of rind. So I would personally have sieved that.
Oh, well,
but
no,
it's
hang
very
on a minute.
good.
Hang on. No, go. No.
No, we don't have to.
You stay there, Rob. No, I want you
okay.
to be. I want you to be right.
Oh no, I'm always right.
No,
Up here anyway. What are you doing now?
I'm gonna make it finer for you.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yes, just for you.
You are very accommodating.
I
had
am
no
very
idea.
accommodating. I was gonna have that for me, but what I'm gonna do now, you see, is look. I like.
Well, we could have chucked mine back in there, couldn't we?
I'm gonna do it. I'll do that in a minute. But look at this. This is all right. This is done. That's just exactly the same.
Yeah.
There you go. I can just pop that on there. I'll get you another glass.
But again, the other thing I love about this
there
is
you are,
that,
look at that,
you know, in the summer you might go, oh, I really
Try that.
fancy a lemonade. Or even in the winter you might say that. And I've got lemons and I've got ice and I've got some sugar. But I'm not going to go down the shops and buy it and go and get some lemonade. Well, you can make your own. And this fresh, old-fashioned lemonade.
Taste that. It is nice. It is nice. It's fabulous. It really is fabulous. It's nice, isn't it? He's going to drink it all. There you go. Say no more, Rob. Say no more.
It's all right.
It's all right, yeah. Now there's your cappuccino or your latte.
Your latte.
There, and you can see how it's split. Now, if you want to, what you can do is you can put a little bit more cream on the top there, which I can't do because I've just thrown it away. But it doesn't
Well, that's
matter,
all right.
You
So-
could put some. In
So
fact,
sugar, you were going to okay.
let me show you this.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I've got it here. Look, there you go. So if
Okay.
you wanted to make like a cappuccino, you want to put some more on the top there. So you got the 3 layers on the top.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to, what you could do, Rob, you could actually
Sprinkle
just
it.
put your sprinkles on the top there. I wouldn't drink this because the milk's cold.
No, that's
But
fine.
there
That's
you are,
fine.
if you want to sprinkle it on the top there as well.
But
And that
it's
was
so easy.
That was me chocolate
That was
and
your,
me.
yeah, it was chocolate,
Mm.
M&M, and Num-Nums and chocolate.
Nums,
Now,
yeah.
also, so you did say caster sugar or regular sugar into caster sugar
I
into
can show you that as well
icing
now.
sugar. Yeah.
Right, okay. The caster sugar and icing sugar.
Oh, I've just heard. Well, I haven't actually. My son's standing there with a piece of paper in the old-fashioned way. 10% of a massive stock has already gone. Please check out. You've got to check out.
Gotta tell you, folks,
It's
this
as
is
Hayley
absolute-
always says. It's not yours until you pay for it. If it's in your basket, it's not reserved, it's not held, it's not waiting. It's, you know, if we get down to the point where there is very little stock left and there are 200 of you trying to buy 10 units, then the first 10 people who actually pay for it get those, and then everybody else is bang out of luck, I'm afraid. So please check out. Honestly, I promise you, if I could look you straight in the eye, I would tell you this to your face. It is phenomenal. And especially if you were thinking about, you know, would you go for this one or would you go for the Swiss-made one that maybe you've seen before? The Swiss-made one is amazing, but it is a lot more expensive. This does everything that the other one can
Shall I
do,
tell you the
but it
truth?
has a it has a couple of.
I'm-
Well, don't lie to me, for goodness' sake.
I'm not going to lie to you, no, but a lot of people know me because I used to sell the Swiss
You
ones.
used to, yes, yeah.
So I can tell you the difference between the two.
Please do.
And I've got to tell you that there's not a lot of difference. This will do exactly the same. And the thing I like about this machine is that it's got the variable speed, and that's the big thing. You know, the other one's only got 2 speed. This has got variable speed.
Yes,
It's also stainless steel.
And also the silicon
And
base.
it's got
so
the
it doesn't
silicon
scratch
base,
your
which is
hands.
very
Yeah,
important
yeah.
as well.
So
you
look,
talking
it's
about-
just this one is a more affordable option.
I think so, yeah.
And you get 5 blades instead of 3.
You do get 5 blades, that's right,
Yeah.
and that's it. Now, you're talking about sugar, okay? We've got
So
granulated
regular
sugar here.
granulated sugar.
This is ordinary granulated sugar. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
bit lumpy, that, and all. It's lumpy granulated
Lumpy
sugar.
sugar.
Again, I'm just using the machine on the top of the mill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that.
Yeah, right.
You can pulse it like so.
What have you done, Magic
I've
Mike?
done caster sugar.
Caster
So,
sugar.
Caster or
He's
caster. Are you caster or
You've
caster?
cast a spell and you've made caster sugar.
Caster sugar, and then watch this. Now here's the thing. Don't worry about the screeching because that's the sugar grinding up.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
But what I'm doing here, I'm just pulsing it. See this pulsing here, and remember that the machine here. Whenever I press that button, you can see the light goes on there,
Yeah.
and you can see the actual the power there.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the red bit. The red bit, it can go into the red bit. That's just to show that it's on full power.
Yes,
but
yes.
I've got to tell you, folks, you won't. There's no job that you'll need to use this for any more than 2-3 minutes for. 2 minutes maximum.
Yeah.
And basically, it's like with this here. All
This
we're
is
doing.
not a nuclear facility that when it goes into the red urine, you know.
It's not what?
I said it's not a nuclear facility where if it goes into the red, the pipes are going to start
Oh no, it's not going to.
you know, no.
It's not going to explode.
No,
No,
no.
I think this is so cool. It looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that,
it's beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. I love this.
That chrome look
and
is
it's
so
nice and slim as well, folks. It really is. I love the stand because the stand can either go in the drawer. There's a lot of people now used to have the stuff on the stand on the kitchen kitchen surface. So a lot of people don't like to do that now. Look at that. And there's your granulated sugar down to your icing sugar. And I've got to tell you, folks, feel that, Rob. I mean, it's amazing. Now I've got to say, when I go to,
it's like
if I go to a cake show, if I go
sherbet just icing sugar?
It could be, yeah. In fact, if you put some flavouring in there, that's what it would be sherbet, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
That's all it is.
yeah.
It's only sugar, isn't it?
Dip your licorice in it, yeah.
Do
you remember those?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Amazing. If you have any requests, do let us know.
Oh, I've got loads of things here. If you want,
show us more. Show us more.
Show you more.
More. How'd you like it? How'd you like it?
Look at that coffee. Look at that coffee, folks. Absolutely superb. Now, I was going to show you this before.
No, you can't drink it, Dave, because it's actually not instant coffee. It's
cold.
It's ground coffee.
Yeah, it's ground.
I mean, you could drink it, but it's going to be cold. Well,
yeah.
If you want it, yeah.
If you want it, you can have it.
Just don't drink the granules at the bottom.
No sugar
We didn't
in it,
filter it. You didn't filter
Right,
it.
look at this, folks. Watch this. Now, here's the thing about
We're a family show here, folks.
Here's the thing about this machine, folks.
Oh, this is
what this machine does is it emulsifies.
Yeah.
So if you normally mix oil and vinegar together,
yes.
what happens is after a while it separates.
Yes, of course.
Okay. What this machine does, because of the power, what it actually does is it emulsifies. That means it actually
it joins them together.
It joins them together, a bit like marriage.
A bit like that.
Yeah, that's right. And just like marriage, they never split up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So watch this, folks. I've got some oil and I've got some vinegar. Now watch this. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to go onto the high speed. Now, if you're
that's just oil and vinegar.
That's all it is, oil and vinegar. That's it. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it on the high speed. And the reason why I'm doing this is because if you're making a salad dressing, things like that, and we are going to use some of the big containers in a second.
Yeah.
But if you're doing a salad dressing, you want to do your balsamic vinegar and oil.
Is that the base for a balsamic vinegar?
Well, no, it's not a base for a balsamic vinegar. It's base for your drizzling.
Your drizzly sauces.
For your
I
salad.
didn't know that.
It's only balsamic vinegar and oil.
Sorry, the vinegar, of course, yeah.
Yeah, the vinegar
it's vinegar and oil, yes. Sorry.
I'm not making vinegar.
I just had a brain fart, sorry, apologies.
I mean, it's good, but it's not that good.
Is the thing on?
Testing, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I've done that, folks, is you can see that is oil and vinegar. Now, I'm going to leave that, okay? And in about an hour's time, if we're still here, we'll come back to it, okay?
Well, while we're on the subject of oil and stuff, can we do what I think is the most impressive demonstration of them all?
What's that?
Mayonnaise.
You can. Oh, you see.
You can make your own mayonnaise, folks.
Now, I've got to tell you, folks, I've got to say hello to a few people.
Go on, then.
I've got to say hello to all the people at Arnold Clark in Leeds. The eye of the cars, the massive fans.
Are they?
Of ShopOnTV. I hire a car. I go there quite a lot. And if you ever want to hire a car, they're lovely people. But the massive, they told me the massive fans.
If you mention ShopOnTV, do you get a discount?
Yeah, go on ShopOnTV. Say Rob and Mike sent you. That'll be fine. Yeah, that's great. Right. Okay. What did you want to look at? Okay.
Mayonnaise, please.
Mayonnaise. I've got to say hello to Patrick if he's watching as well.
We have hot off the press. I love this. I should take the earpiece out.
Yeah, what is going on?
Oh, we've got some emails the old school way. This is amazing.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Can you do a big shout out for Mary and Rosemary from Rob Lock? Hello, Mary and Rosemary. Mary would love a big birthday kiss from you too. Just 1 second, stay there, Mike.
Big birthday kiss.
Oh, this was for Mary. Hi, Mary. Happy birthday. Right. Happy birthday to you.
Before I do that, Rob.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you.
Well, I haven't finished yet. Good morning, Mr. Locke with an E. Love the aprons. You look so professional tonight.
Yeah,
Gordon Ramsay.
at the beginning.
No, it's, well, that wasn't us, was it, mate? You know. In fact, we're being very professional. We got nobody talking to us in this. Well, they might be talking, but we're not hearing them. Gordon Ramsay might be offering us a job. Loving the show tonight from Mr. That's R. Fleming. Thank you, R. I don't know if you're a lady or a gentleman, but thank you, R. And also, we loved when you made a vortex in the water with that food processor. Please, could you do it again? Thea.
I will do.
Thank you very much.
I will do for you, Thea.
Oh, lovely.
Before I do that, I'm going to do you another thing as well.
Oh, yeah, mayonnaise.
I'm going to do the mayonnaise in a second.
Oh, right.
I've just thought of this.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll. Oh, I'll do it. Let me get
Give him an inch, and he's off. He's off piste.
Well,
what I
no, Rob, it's a good job that we're not live. It's a good job it's all.
Well, we've got no producer telling us what to do.
I know.
It's great.
It's fantastic.
I feel like I've been. It's weird though, because you normally, if you can't hear them talking, it just feels a bit strange.
What? Hear them talking?
No, don't worry, Mike. You just don't worry. You just carry on.
Okay. Pardon?
What?
Pardon?
So what are you doing here? So is this chocolate? Oh my Lord! Oh no, you're missing this. They missed all of that. What did you just throw in there? 2 halves of a Mars bar.
It's a full Mars bar.
A full Mars bar.
A full Mars bar.
Milk.
Milk.
What else?
Some chocolate powder.
Yeah.
You can put some chocolate in there.
Is
if
there
you
some
want.
chocolate, liquidy chocolatey, like squeezy chocolate in there?
Yeah, you could do, but I've got a little bit. I won't put a little bit. No, I'm not. Well,
Oh, please check out your baskets. We're now at 20% of the stock. It's flying.
what you can do with this?
See, the producer can still get to us via pen and paper. She's
is
great,
that-
our Leslie.
Oh, is that young Leslie?
Oh, she's
young
amazing.
Leslie.
She is amazing.
She's
She really
yeah,
is,
I know.
And young David, who you're just going to have to talk to us tonight if it comes to. Hi. Thanks. Right, so this is going to be some sort of obscenely gorgeous,
This is going to be a lovely
decadent
milkshake.
drink.
I just want to show you the
Milkshake.
Oh,
Yeah, go on then.
I've got ice in here as well, and I've got the Mars bar. This is for you, Rob.
Yeah.
The thing is, folks, you've got to remember that with this machine, I'm only using it in cups. By the way, you do get a beaker with this as well. The only reason I was using it, I'm going to froth it up, but the only reason I was using the chopping blade. This is the other thing as well. If you are going to use something like ice, always use the chopping blade. But remember, the chopping blade won't make any froth.
Right,
okay?
right.
So basically, the reason why I've just used the chopping blade is because I've got ice in there to make it nice and cold.
Yes.
You can use it with cold milk, I put
Well,
some
we
ice
should do
in
the
them.
soup because it might be getting cold.
I'm going to do that now. In fact, I'll do it after this,
Yeah.
and then we'll do
the mayonnaise.
And then we'll do the mayonnaise. Right? Okay.
Yeah. And listen, if you've got any requests, send them in. If we've got the stuff here to do it, we'll do it. I want you to be happy and satisfied and fulfilled, especially when you buy this machine, because it will please you every day in the kitchen. You'll use it probably every day. But I do love, it occurred to me.
What? Sorry, go on.
Well, no, I was going to say most of these type things, the other one comes on a stand. It can only stand up, whereas this you could put in a drawer and lie it down.
You can, absolutely, yeah. Now, all I'm doing here, Rob, I'm just thickening it up a little bit.
So you change this onto the aerating blade.
Yes.
Remember,
In
you get
actual
5
fact, what I should have
blades.
done, actually, stay there because.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
Don't
am
go
I?
anywhere. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to just change this blade. The reason why I'm doing it is because a lot of people say,
Oh,
"Why
the
don't you use that blade?"
frother.
So I'll just use the frothing blade.
Fine.
Because if you just want to froth it up, you can just use the frothing blade. It'll
Yeah.
do exactly the same job. But what it won't do is that blade there will make your milk. That'll thicken it up.
Yes,
That'll make
yes,
it really
yes,
thick.
yes.
This one here just puts enough air in it just to froth it up a little bit.
Lovely.
And the other thing I've got to tell you folks as well is that this works on a vortex principle. I'm going to show you the vortex in a second.
That was Thea that wanted to see that.
You can feel it. You can literally watch
You can
this. look.
feel it. Oh my God!
That's the vortex working. It's magic, isn't it? I'm actually using that machine, and I'm not even touching it. And basically, what it's doing because when it starts off,
Come over all
whoops, like
There
that,
you go, watch
and
it
then
now.
I spill it everywhere.
And then
Look at that.
He messed
That
it
was,
up at the
no,
end.
I shouldn't have done that. That was me trying to be
You were
clever.
showing off.
That was me showing off. I know exactly. And I shouldn't have done that. should
Don't
I?
ever pull it out
Don't
while
yeah,
it's moving.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that was me showing off, folks. I'm
Excellent
awfully sorry
advice.
about
No,
that.
that's
but
all right.
We are we're having a good time.
I think it's sometimes it was going so well that it's something something's got to keep us humble.
Something's got to keep you absolutely. Yeah. Which glass do you want?
Oh, whatever you like. I don't care.
There you go. Look how thick that is.
Oh wow.
Look at that. There's your milkshake, folks. That's a Mars bar.
Can I try
you
some?
can put digestive biscuits in it as
Oh,
well.
it's a Mars bar and a Mars
actually
bar.
yeah.
And chocolate milkshake.
Yep, lovely. Let me taste it as well. Oh, it's very nice, that, Rob. It could have done with the. I should have put the biscuits in it. The biscuits would have been nicer, and I should have put a little bit more milk in it. But there you go. Okay, what we're going to do now? Mayonnaise. Now, I think he likes it, folks.
Hi. You ready to go out?
There you go.
Come on, let's go. Let's get jiggy with it, baby.
Now, folks, I've got to tell you.
You should never give too much sugar to children.
No, you shouldn't. That's right.
Mayonnaise! Did you do the vortex yet?
Oh, the vortex.
We'll do that next. We'll do that next. We'll do that next.
I'll do the vortex.
Thea, don't worry, vortex is coming.
The vortex is coming for that. Who's it for? Who's the vortex for?
Thea.
Thea? Thea, I'm going to do the vortex for you. Have you ever seen that film? What's it called?
Twister?
Twister.
Or Twisters.
Twisters.
Just came out the sequel.
Oh, is it?
I watched
Twister,
it, I watched
watch
it a couple of
this.
weeks ago.
Here goes the cow. You'll be able to see it in a sec. Look at that. Now, this is what it does, folks. It draws the liquid inwards.
Oh, that's good.
You see that? What it does, it draws the liquid inwards. And as it draws the liquid inwards, that's what stops it from splashing everywhere. Look at that. There's your vortex. It draws the liquid inwards. Now, while I've got this blade on and while we're talking vortex, I'll show you what I'll do. I'm definitely going to do the mayonnaise, folks.
Yeah.
You see, this is it.
I'll believe it when I see it.
No, I'm going to do it now. But I'm trying to keep up.
I know.
Because we've spoke about the vortex.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to say to you, this is why it's so good.
And the
Because
soup,
now I'm
of
going
course,
to do
yeah.
the soup, you see.
I'm secretly getting you to run all over the place.
You are. I know what you're doing, Rob.
I love this
I
man.
am 70, you know.
Oh, I don't believe that. I still
Now,
don't believe
folks,
that.
the
Fake
vortex.
ID.
Now, what I've done here, these are just vegetables with some water in there. Now, here's the great thing about this machine. Soup maker. Now, what's a soup maker? Well, a soup maker is like an electric kettle that you put vegetable in, it chops it up, and then it makes soup out
Yeah,
of
go
it.
with me on this.
Okay?
Soup maker, make me some soup. Or don't go with me then. That's fine. That's no problem. I'll just do it solo. Yeah.
I didn't know you wanted me to sing with you.
Yeah.
You never normally do.
What I do now?
Oh, well, you should have said. Oh, he did.
I did, yeah.
Right, watch this, folks. Look, you can see here, look, there you go. We don't have an overhead.
We don't have an. No, we
Okay,
can't
I'll
afford
have
one
to
of
show you,
those.
but watch this, folks.
We got one in our proper studio, our kitchen studio in Warrington.
Yeah, all I'm doing now, folks, is this. I'm just gently pulsing it. Now, here's the best thing about this machine. This is a 5-litre pot, okay?
Yes.
And
You
I've got to
couldn't
tell
get
you,
a food processor big enough to do that,
no,
could
you couldn't. And the other thing
That's
as well.
why professional chefs use these.
That's right. And the other thing is as well with this machine, is that if you've got a big soup maker, or if you're making soup like I'm doing here, all we're doing is pulsing it. Now, there's only one way to make soup, folks. That's on the hob.
Right.
When you're making soup, you make it on the hob, don't you?
okay,
Because
okay.
you cook it slowly. Now,
Yeah.
the easiest way to do it, I mean, you think about this. You go and buy a tin of soup, and how much is a tin of soup? It costs you about a quid or 80 pence.
Yeah.
But look at this, watch this. Now, we're talking about the vortex, okay? You can't see this, folks, because we haven't got an overhead camera. But what it's doing, it's drawing the liquid inwards. You can see that, can you, Rob?
So you pulverise the big stuff.
Yeah.
Once it gets down to a smaller consistency,
If I could
the rest
actually,
in.
I might try and tilt it.
Yeah, try and tilt it if you
I'll
can.
try and tilt it for you and just show you. See it dragging it. You can see it dragging in the liquid there.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, all this is doing, folks, is it's dragging the liquid. Now, all you need to do then is just move it around the pot. Okay.
Got some clean stuff for you there if you need it.
You can move it around the pot, and that's basically your soup. Now, if you want to put a little bit of cream in there, just hold that machine there, Rob, for a second.
will do.
Just don't go away. Just hold it there.
I don't know why you think I would have just run off the set in a minute.
Well, I never know with you. I never know what you're going to do.
Please check out your baskets. We're at 25% of the stock gone.
I never know what
such a
you're
great
going to do,
saving.
Rob. Do I really?
No.
I mean, let's be honest.
I don't know from time to time what I'm going to do.
Now,
Wait, I've got some instructions. You're almost done. Go on, there's your soup.
you can actually just have it sat in the centre, okay? Now, really think about this, folks. I'm using this machine, and this is directly in a 5-litre pot, and I've done the soup. Now, you'd be cooking this slowly on the hob. It'd be cooking nice and slowly on the hob, and there's your soup. I'm going to pour it out now. Here's the best.
Yeah, go pour it out, and then
the
I'm
washing up's a dream.
Then I've got to talk to our friends at home.
Oh, have you? Why? What you got to say?
What? Tell them about the ways they can buy.
Sorry?
The ways they can buy.
Stay there. Don't go away. Come back. Where's it? I've got a bowl here. Oh, there's a bowl there. Look, there's a bowl. I've got you some crackers. So
Yeah.
that you can taste the mayonnaise. And look.
And there it is, ladies and
there's
gentlemen.
your soup, folks. Look at that. Now that's vegetable soup, and you've actually done that yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Stick
haven't.
it down
I've
the front,
just
and
done
then
it.
we'll be able to see it.
But there
Amazing, amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, please, please,
Oh, I'll
please.
show you mashed potatoes in a bit as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You
Go on.
take those. We cleaned those for you. Do you want to take these out of the way?
Just put that there.
Yeah,
Wait,
okay.
Go on.
Look at that. Mayonnaise next, please.
Mayonnaise.
All right, well, mayonnaise. Thank you, Dave.
I know, he
Would
keeps
you mind
he
put those
keeps saying
somewhere?
about the blooming mayonnaise.
Can I just say, buy it. Honestly, it is just check out now, buy it, put your money forward, put your money where our mouths
dear
are.
me, I'll tell you
I
something.
assure you, it is such a good bit of kit. It's normally $268.95 for everything. You get
worth
five blades, and excuse me, you also get the grinder, and you also get the stand which accommodates the 5 blade. That's what I'm doing now, Dave. You get the stand. Sorry, he's holding a bit of paper. It's the whole kit and caboodle for that price. You can also spread the cost over 3 months interest-free if you want to, using PayPal Pay in 3. It'll pop up any moment now, about 51 quid or so a month, and you make your first payment now. That includes the postage and packing. There it is. And then next month, same time, instalment number 2, final month, instalment number 3. Again, you can actually spend up to £2,000 in any given approval from PayPal for PayPal Pay in 3. So you can put loads of stuff in your basket. If you want to get a couple of these, if there are other people in your family you think would really want one. At Christmas time, sorry to mention the Christmas word, at Christmas this is going to be absolutely a godsend, because I mean your soups, your sauce. I mean, I do bread sauce. Most people do gravy. Ideal for that. Cranberry sauce even. Then you've got your custards maybe for your desserts. Maybe you want to. Can you turn regular cream into thick cream?
Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
thicken cream in it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Your soups, mashed potatoes.
I'm going to show you them.
You name it. And also cakes, mayonnaise. There's very little you can't do with this. If you think of every type of food processor available on the market now, especially the ones that do all the different things, because you've got a stand blender. All right, the only thing this can't do is knead dough. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, it can't. It can't knead dough, and obviously because it's handheld, you use it.
Right.
So you'll be standing there for quite a while. So
Yes, yeah.
that's one thing it won't do. Yeah.
But very little. Everything else, hundreds of pounds worth of different machines that all do different single unitary jobs, can all be done with this. The only difference is you use your own bowls. You can even do breadcrumbs in a bag if you want to. You don't even have to take them out the bag.
Actually, if I had a bag, I'd do that for you.
Oh, that's a good demo. Yeah.
It is. I've done that. I've not done that for a long time, have I?
No, but look, we've got a look. We can see here actually.
Going off kilt now.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's fine. A little bit of video for you, as you can see. So this comes with the 5 blades. So let me see what blade this is. Variable speed. Which means you can go up to 18,000 revolutions per minute. And bear in mind, a regular stand mixer is about 1,200. This is not a stand mixer. It might look like one. This is a food processor. It's the guts of a food processor, just without the bowls and receptacles. It frees you up, because if you buy a blender, then you've only got the blender jug. That's it. You can't do food processing cakes and stuff like that in a blender. If you buy a food processor that doesn't have a blending jug, you can do all the stuff you do in a food processor, but you can't do it in the blender. There are the single smoothie makers that you get with a lot of these machines now. You don't need one of those, because you can do that with those with this as well. It just does it all. It simply does it all. You can do all your batters, your cake mixes.
Absolutely, yeah. Crushes ice.
Yeah, crushes ice. You can do potato salad.
Smoothie maker. Oh, peanuts.
Yeah,
I'll show you the peanut
butter.
I'll show you that. I'll show you the peanut butter.
And it comes in a lovely gift box as well. And by the way, it's guaranteed. You know, it's from Berghoff. It's from an incredible, high quality, high street name.
Great for a gift. And I'll tell you something as well, Rob. Now you're saying you're paying 3.
Yeah.
You buy it now, you've paid for it for Christmas.
You paid for it for Christmas.
And this is a brilliant Christmas present for somebody.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Honestly and truly, it's one of our biggest selling, and I say it sold out completely last time. It looks like it might also, and a 2-year guarantee. That's what I was going to say. I was waiting for it to come up with the unit. It's just one of those things you'll have in your kitchen, and if you keep it out, you'll use it almost every day.
You will.
Stupid stuff like you put some cream in your coffee and go, I want to froth that. Do you know what? 20 quid for a little
Shall I
stick
tell you
frother.
something? I'm going to tell just before I am going to come to this, folks. I'm keeping.
He keeps tickling us,
I know,
and
I'm
teasing
tickling
us.
you. You see all these things at the front here. Look at all these things.
Yeah.
All the
Oh,
jars,
curry sauces,
all
yeah.
the jars and things like. If you go into
Tomato sauce.
That's right. Now I want to
Yes.
show you something, Rob. You'll love this. I've just done this just for
Okay.
you. Just put it in this box, right? I did this. I was looking at this. Now look at this. Let me just take these out.
Oh my, a new prop.
No, it's not a new prop. It's just what I want to show you something. Look.
Yeah.
You see that there?
Yeah.
Can you see
Yeah.
all those bits in there?
Although obviously other brands are available.
Yes, there are other brands available. That little lot there is over 30 quid.
It's not.
Over £30, right? You can make everything, all those things you can make with. Even this here. This is dipping. This is your, your
party
stirring
dips.
sauce.
Yeah.
No, it's a stirring sauce.
Oh, a stirring sauce.
£1.75, folks. All it is tomatoes. I can show you how to do that.
Yeah.
Things like this. Your cheese sauces as well. You know what I do? I go into the supermarket, I read what's on the back of it, and I make it. It's really simple.
Well, except for all the E words and colourings
Without any,
and
that's right.
preservatives
And do you know something?
Yeah,
If you-
yeah.
I can't. I've not got my glasses on, but if you read this, you'll see it's got all the things in there. Then it says stabilizers and this and that. And
Well,
that's what.
let's
does
face it. Cheese. If you went to buy cheese sauce, you'd expect cheese,
Yeah.
maybe cream, and that'd probably be about it.
That's
Maybe
right.
some spices. But how is it the description's this long? Do you know there are 80 words on, or more than 80 different words on product descriptions just for sugar? Because they try to hide, because they know people are sort of anti-sugar
Really?
now.
Is that? I never knew
yeah,
that. Okay, mayonnaise.
Right, here we
folks.
go,
This
it's
is it,
happening.
Mayonnaise. Now here's the mayonnaise.
Drum roll,
Now-
please.
Now basically, what you need for mayonnaise, you need an egg, you need some mustard powder, some white wine or spirit vinegar for taste, and you need some lemon juice. Okay.
Okay.
So you pop your lemon juice in there as well. Now
So this is one regular-sized egg?
That's one regular size egg. Now you can actually, if you want to, folks, you can just use the yolk of the egg. If you use 2 yolks, it'll get really, really thick.
Okay.
Okay. Or if you want to make low-fat mayonnaise, you can just use the white of the egg. But you know, I'm going to make
sir.
some vegan mayonnaise for you in a second as
Yep,
well.
yep.
But just what I've got in here, I've got the basic mayonnaise there. I've got some herbs in there. That's like a herb mayonnaise. And in
Yeah.
this one here, I've got some tomato sauce. And that's basically seafood sauce.
Seafood
That's
sauce.
all it is, folks.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Now, I've got to tell you, whenever I did this demonstration at shows, and I used to do the Good Food Show many, many times, and when we did the Good Food Show, if a chef came along and they saw this, they bought the machine. Right?
Oh, for sure.
Do you know
for sure.
why?
Why?
Because it takes you so long to make mayonnaise. I mean, mayonnaise is
It's
just...
because you have to drizzle. You literally, to do it properly, you have to drizzle it bit
Well,
by
that's
bit
right.
by
And do
bit.
you know
by
what?
Bit by
There's
bit.
a lot of people who don't know what goes in mayonnaise.
No, I know.
There's a lot of people...
Well,
out
I
there.
want to say, if like me,
Where's my oil? What's that?
you don't want to use vegetable oils or seed oils for whatever
You can use
dietary reason.
rapeseed?
Well, that's not something I try. I try to avoid that if I can.
Oh, why don't you like it?
It's not so much that. I can't get into that now because
Oh, right.
but just for health reasons.
Okay.
Do your own research.
Okay.
But you could use avocado oils if you wanted to. Avocado oil mayonnaise is just superb. There are lots of healthier oils out there. Some of the rapeseed oils and the things like that. And,
Yeah.
They haven't got the best reputation for health benefits.
I never knew
shall we
that.
say, yeah.
I use sunflower oil, a lot of sunflower oil. I like sunflower.
Yeah. We'll talk
So
later.
the blade I'm using for this one, folks, is the B blade. Now, it's really easy to remember. You've got the A blade, which is the flat blade. Now, it looks flat, but it's not. It actually moves up and down, so that creates air.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the second blade is the one with the holes in. So that's the B blade, the blending blade. So remember, aerate, blend, and then this one here is your chopping blade.
Yeah,
okay.
and then you get your meat blade
Then you
and
get
you
your
get-
meat
yeah.
blade. Now, the difference with the meat blade
Sharp.
is I'm going to show you the meat blade in a second with the mashed potatoes because it's brilliant for making mashed
It's the
potatoes.
only one that is sharp, actually, isn't it?
It is the only one that's sharp. It's for meat.
Which
and
one
that's
are
your
we?
brother.
Sorry, mate. Which one are we using for
The mayonnaise. The B
pizza?
blade.
The B blade.
Okay. So what I've got in here for a lot of people don't realise this is oil. This is your mayonnaise before
Yeah.
it's blended.
Yeah.
Okay. Straight into
Watch this, don't blink.
Straight into the cup. Now this is, again, folks. The reason why this happens is because remember this is. It's the vortex. Remember the vortex I was showing you in the large jug with the water, and there's your mayonnaise. done in
Completely
seconds.
fresh.
Look at that.
You know what's gone in it. I mean, and you can make it for one if if you don't need to. How many times does a big
Do you know
jar
what
of
I call
mayonnaise
that,
go
Rob?
off in the fridge?
I've got a joke.
Well, go on.
A mayonnaising.
A mayonnaise.
Mayonnaising. Bum bum.
Oh.
So there's your mayonnaise. That's a basic mayonnaise. Then you've got your herb mayonnaise. If you want to put garlic in here, put garlic in there. By the way, folks, look at this. As I lift it up, you can see the suction on the bottom. That's where you can't see it, but you can feel it.
Well, you can, well, yeah.
You can see it. Look at that. The suction is amazing. So just pull it to the side slightly like so, and just on the high speed. Do it on the high speed, folks.
So you start off on a slight angle,
yeah,
let it emulsify, and then you just pull it out.
The thing is, I'm doing this on when you do the mayonnaise, do it straight onto a high speed.
Just don't ever pull it out of the liquid with it still running, because it will just all go.
So there's your herb mayonnaise.
There's your herb
basic mayonnaise, herb mayonnaise, and this one here with
your
the
Thousand
tomato
Island.
sauce. Well, it's Thousand Island, or it's whatever you want it to
other
be.
brands available.
That's right, other brands available.
For your prawn, mate, or what do you call it?
Now, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something on live TV, Rob.
Oh no!
Yeah. I'm going to do something that I've never done before.
What's it going to be? What's it going to be?
I'm going to show you. Right. So there's your herb mayonnaise. There's your seafood sauce.
Okay. Right. Before you do what you're going to do, I've got some more emails. Thank you. Can you give a wee shout out to Colin and Alex from Glasgow? Loving the late night hilarity. Colin and Alex from Glasgow, thank you so much for watching. Glasgow, one of my Scotland, because I've got some Scottish blood. One of my favourite places in the entire world is Glasgow, and well, just Scotland in general. But so greetings or hello to you in Glasgow.
Can I just say, Rob, before you do that, the reason why I'm using plastic cups, folks, is basically it's easy to throw away.
Because they can leave earlier.
Yeah, I can get. And I've got to go back to Wakefield tonight.
I know.
That's the thing.
Another one from Libby says it's my sister Eva's last day before leaving for uni tomorrow. She absolutely loves the. She needs one of these. Where are we? Loves the show. Could you get them to wish her good luck? So this is so it's my sister Eva's. Eva, good luck.
Good luck.
On the eve of Eva's departure for university.
For uni.
Where she's going to expand. I've got one more to do. You read the last one then, excuse me.
What, just this one right here?
Yeah.
Just showed my 24-year-old your show this evening, and he commented, it's like watching CBeebies for the adults. Cyan.
Sean, yes. Thank you very much.
And we do recycle here at Shop on TV. I'm out.
Thank you. That's floor manager Dave. You can see where he gets his looks from. So Sean, thank you very much for watching. It is a bit like CBeebies for adults, and that's what we love doing. Mike and I are going to do our own dedicated show each week. That's the plan. It's in the works at the moment. And seriously, Eva, have a great time at university, expanding your mind.
Show, Rob.
And she wants to know if you can blend washing up liquid.
It'll froth. I'll tell you what, if you put it in washing up liquid, it will froth. Yeah, no
Probably
problem.
would, wouldn't it?
It would, absolutely.
Are you thinking about having your own, was it bubble party or foam party?
Foam party, yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Absolutely.
Foam party for one. I don't know. Good luck to you, and thank you, Libby, for sending that in. Right.
Now, what I'm going to do, Rob, I'm going to do something I've never done before.
What's what?
This is, you know, you're talking about mayonnaise, because he keeps on going on about the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to try and make. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do this. If it goes
wrong,
wrong,
tell us what it is you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah,
don't worry.
yeah.
I'm building up to it.
Oh, is that what it is? It's a build-up.
I'm building up to it, folks.
I see. It's,
I'm building
a crescendo.
Yes.
Like a wave.
I'll tell you what do you think I'm making here? If I do, I've put the oil
Pigs
in.
what? Ear?
Yeah.
No.
Pig's ear. Yeah.
I don't know what you're making.
Pig's
well, now
ear.
it's got is. I know what you're making. You're making vegan mayonnaise. Was that tahini?
It was aquafaba.
Oh, aquafaba. That's right.
And
not tahini.
aquafaba, folks, is just basically chickpea oil. Chickpea water.
Chickpea water, aquafaba.
So if you don't want to use the egg, if you want to make vegan mayonnaise, which costs a fortune in the shops, all you need to replace the egg is aquafaba, which is chickpea water.
Pause for movie reference. Paul, may I? Pause for I ate his kidneys with some aquafaba and a nice Chianti. Thank you. Please continue.
That's very good. I like it. Yeah. Now the only thing is I'm not quite sure
if it's going to work. You haven't tried it.
No, I have, but I'm not quite sure of the how much aquafaba you put in. That's right. I'm guessing. You see, so it might.
You got to try
things. It might work and it might not.
Right,
I think it will work, but it might not. Okay.
Okay. We'll soon see.
So there you go. On the fast speed. Okay.
It's working. It's working.
It's not. I've put
too liquidy.
I've put too liquid in. So you want less oil in there, but basically that's what it is. It's just less oil in there. I've got another one that I'll do in a second. I'll just put some less oil in there.
Okay.
And that's it. So basically, that's how you make your
We're failing forward.
We're failing forward. Yes, that's how you make your vegan mayonnaise. Rather than use the egg, use
aquafaba.
Aquafaba.
Yeah. Right, next, we've done some mashed potatoes.
I'm going to show you.
Pretty much everyone in this here land is going to be mashing their potatoes. They're going to be grinding their spuds.
Now, I'm going to tell you something with mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
The great thing with
Can you do the mashed potato?
yeah, what is it? It's one of them, is it? I don't know. Right, I'm actually using a Berghoff pan here as well, by the way.
Oh,
folks.
these are great.
Everybody that's got Berghoff pans, you'll know how good these are. We go to the shows and people come, Berghoff pans are absolutely superb.
We've got the saute pans and the roaster currently
And
in
I've
stock.
got to tell you, these are absolutely brilliant pans.
Yeah.
So if you want to buy the pans, go on the website as well, because have you got them on the website?
We've got the saute pans.
The saute pans.
We're getting more and more.
This is a 20 centimetre
yes.
crock pot. Beautiful, beautiful pans. Nice.
It's a ceramic alloy, so it's got the strength of what do you call it, of cast iron, but only half the weight.
Absolutely.
And you can't stick anything to those things.
And you know what you can do with these? You can put them in the blooming not in the microwave.
In the oven?
In the dishwasher.
Yeah. They are amazing.
A lot of them you can't.
No.
But anyway, right. So
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Now,
Spuds.
with your potatoes, what you need for your potatoes, obviously you need some milk, you need some butter. Let me just get some milk out here. And what I was going to show you about the
I love how we spend most of the show looking at your bum.
Sorry?
We're not looking at it, but observing it.
Oh, really?
Oh, Dave's looking at it. Well, because you keep turning around to pick stuff out your little box.
How my little box, yeah. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put some butter in there as well. We'll throw some butter in there. Again, the thing is with mashed potatoes is that you can actually, if you buy tin mashed potato, not tin mashed potato, if you buy tin potatoes,
yes,
you can actually make mashed potatoes directly in the
That's
tin.
what these are. I love these new the tin potatoes. I love frying them, slicing them and frying them.
Absolutely, yeah. Now, normally, if you use this blade, folks, for your mashed potatoes, that will actually make it so it's not very, very thin. It'll make it like a puree type thing. Okay?
Yeah.
I use this blade for the mashed potatoes, and the reason why is because it makes it a little bit more chunky. If you don't want to make it chunky.
Slightly chunky.
But this blade here is the meat blade, and the meat blade basically is the sharpest blade on the machine. So this is for cutting meat up, things like that.
You could make potato salad with that as well if you want a coarser potato. You could actually put mayonnaise in it.
Absolutely.
Make your mayonnaise, do a coarse cut on your potatoes.
Go on, listen.
And then you've got
I'm just concentrating.
Potato salad.
You've got what, sorry? Oh, potato, absolutely, yeah. So all I'm doing here now is I'm just
pulverising.
I put too much milk in, but it doesn't matter. I can put some more potatoes in.
That's all right. It'll be very, very.
Now you've got to remember here, folks, as well. This machine, I'm actually mashing the potatoes, but this machine, I'm using it in the Berghoff pan. And remember, what we're doing here also is we're not damaging the pan because this has got the silicon. It's got the silicon base on it.
So you could do this without on the hob while you could turn the hob off.
Oh yeah.
So you don't end up with cold mashed potatoes, because I hate that when you take the potatoes out of the saucepan and then you put them in your bowl or whatever to mash them, and by the time they get to the table, they're stone blooming cold.
That's right. Now here we go. Look at that.
We're there. We're at the mash stage.
There's the mashed potatoes
the mash,
done.
yeah.
And all I'm, as you saw there, folks, all I was doing just literally pulsing it. I've got my hand on the switch.
I can't believe that's canned potatoes.
I know. Do you know what? I've just got into canned potatoes because it's they're really nice. They're really.
They are. As I say, they're very nice fried.
You slice and fry them. They are. They're nice. And there's your mashed potatoes. Now the only thing.
Can I see if it's any? I just want to try a little bit.
Is this salt? There might not be any salt in it.
Oh, that's paninis. Oh no, I just wanted to see if it was any good as a substitute for mashed potatoes.
Yeah. What do you mean it's a substitute for mashed potatoes?
Well, no, I mean
potato.
I meant for fresh cooked. For fresh cooked.
Oh, I
potatoes.
see. You're talking about
I'm just curious I haven't got a spoon.
I've got a spoon. Don't worry. I've got a spoon.
I'm literally. I want to do the acid test. You know what I mean? Thank you very much.
What I was going to do.
Spared no expense on this show.
I know, yeah. No, it's cold.
Obviously.
There's no salt in it. I didn't put any salt in. But
it's still mashed potato, though.
Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it is lovely.
Yeah.
So when you do your mashed,
does need some salt.
When you do your mashed,
oh no, I licked it. Sorry.
It's all right. I'm not going to. When you do your mashed potatoes, what you need for your mashed, look at that, lovely mash.
We push. What's the stock up there? We'll have to get that from Leslie. I bet we're pushing on for a third already. Please check out your baskets. Do it now.
I've got something to go with these.
Give us your money.
Stay there.
Oh.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
I don't know why.
I wish I could.
I don't know why I keep saying that, but they watch me fingers. We're not going to eat them. there's me sausages for me mashed potatoes.
Sausage and mash.
There they are, the sausages, and then you could have some peas in there, which I can't find.
Oh, I do. The only time I like peas is when they're in mashed potato. Or sweet
Well,
corn as well,
do you know what?
funny enough.
I'm a pea lover, me. I
Are
am.
you?
I am a pea lover.
He's a pea lover.
I had some peas somewhere. Where have I put them? Oh, I know where they are. They're here. Hang on. Stay there. Don't go away. Why do I keep saying that? Don't eat these because they're frozen. I've not cooked them. I just want to show you what it looks like. There you go. There's me mashed potatoes. And also, if you want to make mushy peas, you can do that in these as well. I'll show you how to do the mushy peas
I
in a
love
second
mushy.
as well.
I do love mushy peas.
Absolutely.
I've never seen them ever, except when I lived in Richmond back in the 90s. Across the street was a chippy, and they did mushy pea fritters. So they sort of must have, made them, pulverised them and battered
That's
them.
falling down here.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Go on.
Oh, it's been one of those nights, hasn't it?
I'll put this out the way. Go on.
Okay.
Go on, I'm listening to you.
No, I was just going to say they made these amazing mushy pea fritters. I've never ever seen them anywhere else or heard of them since, but they were so good.
Were they?
Yeah. Right, what are we doing next?
There's me mashed potatoes.
Actually, I'm going to request if we can take a little break soon.
Okay.
Just so because I need to mop my brow and all that kind of stuff. What have we still got left to do? Because the people at home are thinking, surely they're going to run out of steam. They're going to run out of things
I've got loads of stuff.
Well, give us some highlights. What's still to come?
I've got all the meals to do. I've got the smoothies to do.
Yeah.
I've got some lovely smoothies to show you as well, folks.
Well, while we're at this stage,
all the meals. I want to do baby food.
It's great, and all that. Do you know when that's coming up, Mike?
When? Next?
After this.
Shop on TV also broadcasts every day from midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89, with an even wider range of must-have products at market-beating prices. So, check your electronic programme guide for the latest show schedule and tune in daily to grab the offers while they're still available. There's more to see with Shop on TV. At Shop on TV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1 and STV from midnight to 3 a.m, Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m, and on YouTube at ShopOnTV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV. There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV. Shop on TV broadcasts across the nation every day from midnight to 3 a.m. on ITV1 and STV and midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89. Away from your television, we've got you covered. The live broadcasts are also streamed on our website at shopontv.co.uk and on our YouTube channel at ShopOnTV Live, where you can catch up on anything you've missed. So, why not make it your daily ritual to tune in and check out the latest and greatest on offer? Outstanding quality, incredible value and superb savings with Shop on TV. After you've ordered from ShopOnTV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days, though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner. Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from ShopOnTV.
You're watching Shop on TV. I'm Rob Lock with an E. This is Mike Saint, the wonderful Mike Saint.
Without an E.
Without an E, with a T.
With a T.
Mike
and
Saint
an
with a
N.
T.
And an N, yes.
Yes.
Right, okay, we're going to do some mills now, folks.
Yes.
Go on.
Well, I was just going to say, this is the Berghoff X5 Pro. Excuse me, I've been eating too much. Handheld food processor. It's a fully fledged food processor, not just a stick blender. Comes in that beautiful presentation box. You get the grinder accessory, 5 blades, the stand and / container, and jug as well. Did we even mention the jug?
No, you do get the jug with it.
Yeah, you get a jug and all.
It comes with a jug as well, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lovely jug.
It is, and it's a fantastic box as well. So if you are going to give this away as a gift for Christmas, this is a superb gift. And I will tell you this, folks, seriously, when I said this is a man's tool, what I meant by that was, because I do the shows and things like, when men who cook, when they see this, they want it. You know, they do, honestly, they do.
Suddenly they want to be in the kitchen doing all
That's right, yeah.
Taking over.
Okay, now...
right, before you get going, we've done soup, we've done mashed potatoes, we've done, gosh, what else? We've done smoothies.
We haven't done the smoothies yet.
Oh, we haven't done
skim milk and cream. We've done some ice cream. Oh, we'll do the ice cream.
We've got mayonnaise, all kinds of wet stuff. Yeah. Now we're going to show you the grinder accessory, which you get as a complimentary gift. Normally that's extra.
It is. Now, normally, as you say, this is extra. Now, the great thing about this particular mill, and it's called a mill just for the want of calling it a mill, it is a wet and dry, so you can use this with liquid as well if you want to, which is great.
The aroma.
So it's brilliant. Now, I know there's a lot of ladies out there, our Asian ladies, who have their own spice mixes.
Right.
They do that an awful lot. I mean,
Yes,
I've got a friend who's Asian, and he won't even tell me what his special spice is.
Well, I think a curry is anything that has 13 spices?
Something like that, but they have different ones, you know.
Yeah,
or they put a bit more of this and a bit more of that in their own recipes.
Yeah.
So this is great. Now, I know whenever we go to a show, if there's Asian ladies there, they love this because I've got some star anise in here, I've got some cloves in there, there's some coriander, there's some mustard seeds as well. You can actually make your own mustard with this as well. If you want to grind down your mustard seeds, very, very simple. So that's what I've got there. Now, I'm just going to show you there. That's what I've got. This is brilliant for doing all your dry stuff as well. It's great for doing wet as well.
Will it handle a nutmeg?
Will it handle a nutmeg? I've got a nutmeg. I'll show you in a second. So here's my spices, okay? Now, you'll notice as well, folks, here's another great thing about this machine. I'm not shaking it.
I noticed that.
You noticed that, didn't
yeah.
You? You can shake it.
But you don't have to.
But you don't have to, and the reason why is because it's been designed very specially so that you don't have to do that, and it'll actually grind down.
Looky.
Now, if you want to go, it smells gorgeous.
Now, difference between buying all spices are
flipping
expensive.
Oh, it is.
But
absolutely.
You buy them whole. The difference between the whole and that, which would come in a jar, is probably 3 times the price.
It is, absolutely. So this is why it's going to save you a fortune, folks.
Keep one of your jars when it's empty, and then you could grind your own and decant.
You'll like this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the peanut. Wait till you see the peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
Here, you like this one. You know what's in that one?
Budgie feed.
No, it's oats.
Oats.
Oat flour.
Oh.
Can you make oat flour with this? Somebody said to me.
Can you make oat flour?
Yes, somebody.
Could you make almond? No, because it would make it into almond butter, wouldn't it?
It would do, yeah. I'm going to show you the butter in a second.
Butter.
Now, basically what I'm doing here is this is just oats. You do things like sugar. Obviously, we've done the sugar.
We've done the caster sugar into icing.
That's the sugar down to icing sugar. Now, look at one hand. Look at this.
He's got a hand free to caress me.
It's a hand free to caress you, look. You can do it left-handed. Oh, you heard something?
Oh my gosh, I heard somebody.
I can hear something.
We can hear again.
Oh, he's gone. Oh,
somebody pushed the ball.
I can hear young Leslie.
Oh,
I can hear Paul.
Oh, we can hear it. Oh.
We were just about
a moment of silence.
We were just about to say, we might as well take these out, and we were saying that we feel
naked without them.
Naked without them.
We've literally done the last half an hour without being able to hear our director, which I know doesn't mean much necessarily to people at home, but to us it's like a lifeline. Oh, Dave, that's it. You're redundant now. We can't talk
I
to you
can hear
anymore.
Leslie.
Sorry.
Oh,
Hi,
there's
Leslie.
Hello, Leslie.
Hi, Paul.
Oh, we're all right. It's nice
That was
to
our
be back.
amazing technical lady, Roberta, technical operator, who's just managed to figure out something.
Oh, Roberta,
incredible.
well done.
Yay for
Yay,
Roberta.
Roberta.
She has persisted. She's Ravensbourne College, you know, which is the big broadcasting college. She is a smart cookie, and she basically all of the engineers have gone home, and she managed to figure out. Oh, Leslie just said she was looking forward to a bit of peace and quiet. all night.
Yeah, now she's got
Well,
me. Yeah.
frankly, so were we.
No, but actually now, you see, Paul can tell me to shut up, can't he?
No,
He can tell
don't
me
worry.
to do things and things like that, whereas
Well,
before,
yeah, but then we could just
do
do
what
that.
we wanted. You see, now
Just
I
take 'em
can't.
out. No.
I'm on.
But look at that oat flour. Oat flour.
That was oat flour, folks. There's your oat flour. So that was oats to oat flour, okay? Now
Amazing.
this one here, I love this one. I'm going to leave that one there. This one here, folks. Look at this peanut.
Oh, it feels weird now having these voices.
That voice. This is like the first time I've ever used talkback. So I can hear him
Bizarre.
talking.
Right, so now we've got peanut,
Right.
regular peanuts.
Now these are regular peanuts.
Now,
folks.
are they salted?
They are salted, yeah. Now if you go and buy this stuff, I'll put my
I
hand
know,
on
I
it.
nearly bought some
How
last
much
night.
is that peanut butter?
Couple of quid.
A couple of quid for
180, I
peanut
think,
butter.
Yeah.
And do you know
Well,
what?
it depends what you buy. If you buy the organic ones, they could be £5.
Yeah, and do you know what? If you look on the label,
Yeah.
what's in it? E this, E that, E
No,
that,
sugar.
and all that sugar,
Loads of
fat,
sugar.
Yeah. What I've got here, folks, is just peanuts.
Yeah.
Peanuts.
And do you know
Nothing
what it
but
costs?
peanuts.
What does it cost?
It costs nothing.
No, no, no.
Peanuts.
Yes,
It costs
thank you.
Peanuts, doesn't it? Yeah, I know.
I set him up, and then he just
I
doesn't
know,
know
I
what I'm
know.
talking about. Yeah.
Right, watch this, folks. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grind the nuts, and the reason why I'm just doing it slowly like that is because if you want to just grind the nuts down to use it for, you know, if
Oh,
you're doing
yeah,
look
top
at
of an
that.
ice cream.
So if you're doing it for your Thai curry and things
Oh,
like that.
yes, I love Thai curry.
Cheesecake bases, that's
For your
good.
pad see
If
you, or
wanna
your
eat-
pad thai. Pad
That's
thai is the
right.
one actually, which has the peanuts on top.
Pad Thai.
Pad
oh, is
Thai,
it?
yeah.
Is that- Oops.
You're right there.
I pressed the button then. Now this goes from 1800 to 18,000 RPM. Now what I'm doing here, folks,
2-year warranty.
2 years. Notice I'm not shaking it.
So this is now releasing the peanut oils.
This releases the peanut oils, natural oils, folks.
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
Look how I'm stood. What I meant to say was I'm relaxing.
It's good to know.
And by the way, folks, just so you know,
Yeah.
I am 70. So even if you're an old person like me, you can actually use
He's
it.
been saying that for about 10 years. Well, I'm 50. I think I'm 53 this year.
Are you 50?
My birthday's October 7th. Yeah, so
I
I'm
remember
almost...
him. I remember him when he was 21.
I know.
Oh, 22.
22.
22.
Yeah.
That's when we first started
That's
working.
nearly
22.
30 years.
Oh, Rob, I can't
30
believe
years.
that. 22.
How am I old enough to have done anything 30 years? Oh, and that's a smooth peanut butter.
Look at that.
Hold on, stand
I'll
still.
get you the
Stand
spoon.
st-
Don't
I
worry.
I've got one ready already.
Oh, have you? Have you? Okay. That is proper peanut butter. Salted peanut butter.
Do you know what else?
Do you know what else?
Because it's been freshly ground. It's also quite warm.
Oh, it is at the moment, yeah, because it's just been ground, yeah.
That on a cracker. Hold on.
I've got one there.
There you go, Mike. Dig in.
Mmm. Oh, yeah. Nice and sticky.
Oh, where's it gone?
It's lovely, isn't it?
It really, and that's without any sugar. Do you know, to be honest, you could put a little bit of sugar in there if you like there.
You could, but look at the texture.
Now you could do almond butters,
You can do
hazelnut butter. Amazing. So let's
ice
finish.
cream,
Yeah,
not smoothies.
so let's finish the meal because we're got so much still to do.
Have we got a lot
Please
of time?
stay up. Yeah, we've got an hour and 25
Oh, we got
minutes.
so
And we still want to show you the cheese meal as well. So please, so Mike, in other words, get a wiggle on, mate.
yeah, okay, get a wiggle. How about this one, folks? I've got some apple in here, so apple puree. But think about this. What about baby food? Now, baby food, you spend a fortune on jars of baby food. Why not just get the food that you're eating and grind it down? Now, remember, this is also a wet and dry grinder, so we can actually do this as a wet and dry. I'm just going to give this a quick shake, just to speed it up a little bit. But watch. Now, again, apple puree.
But it could be pear.
It could be anything.
Apricot,
You could put your peas in there. Look at that.
Oh,
Again,
look, hold on, let's check. Mike,
What?
feed me, please.
Feed me.
Choo-choo.
Choo, 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 open wide. There you go. Look at that. Oh, God.
Oh.
So you think, oh, no, it's all right. You can take
right.
that. I'm going to show you. So you things like that's your, so you.
Oh, that's
you wanna
good.
do baby food.
That's lovely, that is, actually.
It's nice.
You, do you know what? You could actually do that for an apple crumble if you don't like
could.
it, or an apple pie, if you want a puree rather than
If you want to do vegetables. Now, the other thing
roast pork.
Oh, absolutely. If you don't want to do it in the mill, if you're only doing a little bit, it's great to do it in the mill. But if you want to use the blade, you can put it in a jug and do it there.
Oh, you do massive.
I'm going to show you
for Christmas.
Oh.
Cranberries. So remember, do you know what, Mike?
What? Go on.
Right.
I know. I'm just going to tell you now. He's now being told what to do.
I know. Suddenly, this is what
Yeah,
it
we
could
go back
replace. Everyone, count along with me, folks. So here we've got, we've got an electric whisk. We'll say 50
dear me.
quid. Is that fair? All right. All right, Leslie, keep a count. Keep it £20.
Yeah, but that's a
£20.
rubbish one,
All right,
isn't it?
for a cheap
£20,
one.
It's a rubbish one.
Yeah, for a rubbish
Oh, a
one.
decent one,
Then
don't
we've got a grinder, 30 quid.
A rubbish one. Get a decent one.
There's 50, right? Then we've got a milk frother. Now, those I know for a fact, they're about 100 quid. They are. If you buy those with, you know, they're 150, are they? Oh, we'll say 100. 150, right? Then we've got a blender. Oh, you can get one of those for 50 quid, jug blender. So that's 200. Then you've got your smoothie maker, which is sort of basically a bit like the blender.
Well, it is actually.
But you can get your personal smoothie makers.
I know, but you can do this straight into a jar. If it goes in the cup, I'll show you as well.
So that, we'll say 50. Say call it 50 quid. How much is that? 250. Then we've got a coffee machine. Now again, this is not going to, obviously it's not going to boil the water, but it is going to grind the beans and it is going to froth the milk. And those you can spend.
What we did.
Let's say 200 for that for a cheap one.
Absolutely.
Spend 500. And again, Polty coffee machine.
Yes, it's not going to make.
Polty coffee machine coming up next week. A hand blender. They're about for an average one, 40 quid, 50 quid. Yeah. What are we up to now? 500. Oh, sorry. Ice cream maker, they're expensive.
They are. I've got to show you the ice cream. Oh, we've got plenty of time.
We've got 100 quid, should we say? Ice cream
I'm going
maker.
to show you the ice cream in a minute, folks.
600. Then we've got the food chopper.
Yeah, which you'll do that, same thing.
50 quid.
And remember, folks, can I just say as well, remember, you can use this in any size bowl.
Or bag.
Yes.
100 quid for the stand mixer, easy.
Have we got a plastic bag anywhere?
Leslie? What are we up to now? What's the total now?
Is there any plastic?
800.
I normally do that.
Soup maker, probably 50 quid. Yeah, and then a food processor, I don't know, 50, 100 quid, 50 quid. So we're at 900. We got up to £1,000 before, but I think we've gone even more conservative. Look, what about the space you're saving? The cupboard space, the counter space? That's it. That's all it takes up, the size of a toaster. But also, even if you said, look, let's be really conservative, throw the pricing of these, and this is not everything. It does even more. Even if you said 500, it replaces 500 quid's worth of machines, you're still only paying £149.99. So here's what this does. This puts the power into your hands of being able to do things that you haven't got the machines yet to do those things with, or don't want to spend the money to buy those things to get the results for those things that you want to do. So you sacrifice, you compromise, you just don't do certain things because you don't have that capability in your kitchen. When you've got this, you've pretty much got I would never buy a stand mixer because, all right, this is not going to need dough, but it will do your egg whites and to stiff peaks if you're baking. You can do pastries and things like that in a regular bowl with this. So there's an awful lot, and certainly cake mixes, meringues.
I'll show you the meringues.
We'll do meringues. I mean, there's really very little that this cannot do. It has the power. It's a beautiful design. It's variable speed. Comes with 5 blades and a jug and the grinder, which we're going to go back to now. So please, you get so much for your money. Check out now. $51.98 times 3 if you're going to use PayPal Pay in 3. It's got a big long curly cord as well. So that's the other thing. It doesn't take up a lot of space when you're not using it, but it will stretch all the way across the kitchen when you need it to. Check out your baskets. Pay us now. We'll send it to you, and you'll go, wow.
So just so you know, folks.
That was truly awful.
This here
really
as
bad.
well, it's
I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah,
Go on, carry on.
Basically, what we've got here, folks, is a food processor. It looks like a blender, but it is a food processor. This is all stainless steel. Remember, it's also waterproof as well. You can actually immerse it into water up to the black part here. This is the only one with the silicon base. This is silicon, so it won't scratch your pots and your pans. It comes with 5 blades. These are titanium blades, by the way. So basically, they won't. They give you there's a 10-year warranty on the blades.
Is there?
Yeah, but
You didn't tell us that.
I know, but to be honest with you, with the blades, you'll never ever they'll never break. I mean, it's like you never ever change them. You know,
So
I mean,
2-year warranty on the machine and 10
yeah, on the motor.
Yeah.
And you've got your 5 blades. You've got your A blade there, your B blade there, and your C blade there. A, B, C, aerate, blend, and chop. That is your whipping blade, if you like, or your frothing blade. That blade there, folks. Will actually replace your frothy maker. You know that frothy maker you were talking about, 69 quid. And then you've got the meat blade, and there's the meat blade, folks. This is the only one that we've got that's sharp.
So be careful.
And that I use that for the mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
but
and baby
it's great for baby foods, things like that. Okay.
Right.
When you use the mill, you don't need a blade because the blade's already in there.
So it
this
just
is
becomes the
completely
motor.
dishwasher safe. That's correct.
Yep. Right, let's finish these meals because we've got so much.
I've got
Let's
some.
crack on.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time.
Yeah, but time runs quickly around here.
I know we've got plenty of time. Calm down. Take it easy.
Calm down.
Calm down. Take it easy. Right, bread for breadcrumbs, folks. We've got bread for breadcrumbs. Again, do you know what I do like about this, Rob? You don't have
Mike Saint's telling me to calm down. There's something really
There's
amok.
something wrong. Yeah, there is something definitely wrong. There you go. There's your breadcrumbs. You were asking me before about nutmeg.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you two really difficult things here. Nutmeg, folks. Look at this. There's a solid nutmeg. Oh, Christmas time.
Yeah, your eggnog.
Your eggnog. Watch this. Now, sometimes when you've got, if you only got a couple of nutmeg in here, it will do more than, it'll do quite a few if you want. But basically,
Spice lattes.
just shake it a little bit. And the reason why I'm doing that is just to get it through the blades a bit faster.
Yeah.
And you can do your nutmeg.
You know what I said?
Look at that.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, look at that.
It
Perfect
made
nutmeg.
mincemeat of it. That is amazing.
You can put it in chocolate, I think.
And what's the other one? What's the one that American food has? Everything's got. What's it called?
Now have a look at this one.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon,
Yeah.
that's it, yes. That's ginger.
Hello, Ginger.
Ginger. What do you call me, Ginger?
You can call me Ginger.
Call me Ginger, yeah. Now,
You can
folks,
call me anything.
the
or
thing that I'm showing
anytime.
you here with this mill, I mean, think about this. This mill will do all these jobs. I mean, if you think about it, and you can even do hummus in this as
Garlic.
well.
Oh, hummus.
Garlic, yeah.
Tarama salata.
Tarama salata.
My favourite. Oh, yeah. Garlic.
Can't hear him while I'm
Can you
talking.
do garlic? I know it's good. Just keep it going.
Keep it going, yeah, I can't hear anything now. There's your ginger.
Poor
Look at
David.
that.
He got to read an email on telly. Look at that. I mean, think of all the tubes. Do you know how much money I used to spend on tomato puree? How much money do you spend on chopped tomatoes or tomato sauce? Not as in ketchup, but as in, a tomato... what are you doing?
I'll open the box up. Hey, that's what I was going to say. How much? Because Leslie was just saying.
Yeah.
Leslie was just saying how much do you spend on tubes like this?
It's got to be a couple of quid. That's expensive, tomato
It's only
puree.
tomato puree.
Yeah.
Look at that. If you read that one there, do you know something? That is so easy. That's about $1.95 for that. You can make everything.
And you can do mustard, everything.
Mustard, things like that.
But also they lose, because they've got the essential oils in them, spices, they lose their flavours. And herbs, do you know a lot of people, because even if you've got a flat, you can have an indoor herb garden or a herb planter. You could pick your own herbs or buy your own herbs. If you buy your own herbs and make your own stuff in this, you'll save a fortune compared to, it's a bit like if you buy an onion, what's an onion, 30p or something.
An onion, it's a big round thing that's...
But that's not important right now.
Oh, it's not.
But if you buy a bag of chopped onion, it's like a quid or, Oh,
all right, we're going to do
other
this
cauliflower rice
now.
you could do with this.
I'll do that. Just before I do that,
yeah.
let me just show you the biscuits.
Yeah, because we want to show you biscuits.
Biscuit for biscuit bases, folks.
Cheesecake, yeah.
Look how quickly I do it. One hand. I'll show you how it's doing it. I'll show you what it's
Amazing,
doing.
see?
What it's doing. I'll just show you before I finish it. You see there, the blade in there. Now, the great thing about this particular blade, folks, is that it's very low in the machine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that's the reason why you don't have to shake it a lot, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And it will be very, very fine. Now, you can actually pick it up and shake it. So,
God, if you were doing that, Leslie just said, and I quote, if you were doing that with a rolling pin, you'd still be hammering it by now.
that's right, look. And it does it perfect. Absolutely perfect.
That's just saved her 5 to 10 minutes of her life to do more preparation for our shows.
Absolutely. And so there's the junior. I think we've actually shown you that mill is brilliant.
The mill is extraordinary. Okay, ice cream.
Ice cream.
We want ice cream.
Okay, ice cream. So what do you need for ice cream?
A jug.
You need a jug. Whoops.
Ice.
This is all falling to bits, look.
It's, yeah, you know, it's the only way to keep you focused, to provide some sort of hazard.
Sorry?
We've done lemonade, by the way. We've done coffees. We've done Mars bar milkshake. We've done mayonnaise. We've done oil and vinegar to show how this emulsifies. By the way, oil and vinegar, look.
Oh, sorry, I don't need to.
Sorry. Can you see oil and vinegar?
Oh,
it's not separated.
I thought that was lemonade.
I thought it was milk. I drank it earlier as well.
Look at that.
That is oil and water, and it has not separated.
You know, we did oil and vinegar.
Sorry, oil and vinegar. Yeah.
We did that at the beginning of the show, and that was to show you folks what it does. It emulsifies it.
It's an emulsion.
When you're doing your salad dressing.
We've had a question.
A question
from where? Hamant. Okay. Yes. Yes. What's the question, please? Can you whisk an egg with all of the trimmings to make a Spanish omelette?
You can.
Right, we've got to have some eggs. You must have some eggs. We'll
I've
show
got
you
eggs
whisking
here.
the eggs.
I've got eggs here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, but let's go. Okay, so eggs
So
and
I've got
we'll
some-
do that for you.
I've got some frozen fruit in there.
So does that mean you could put the onions and the bits and bobs and chop them and
You
blend
can,
them
yeah,
at the
but
same
the only thing you've got to be careful. I mean, you've got to use the different blades, obviously.
Yes,
but,
yeah.
I mean, but what you would do is you would mix the egg and then just put your
stuff in it.
Your stuff in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
So I'll show you if you
Little
like.
runny honey.
But anyway, a little bit of runny honey in there. So unfortunately, we've not got a freezer here, so the fruit is not totally frozen.
Right.
But what you need to do with this is
Just FYI for future, we do have a freezer here.
No, but it's not here, is it?
Oh, not here.
It's not here. I know there's a
see what
freezer
you
out
mean.
there.
I see what you
just hang on a minute, folks. I'll just go to the
No,
freezer.
I didn't realise. I thought just to say if you needed to know, we do have one. So yeah, sorry. I wasn't trying to correct. I was trying to help.
Right. Well, in actual fact,
please don't hurt me.
No, I don't want to hear you. In actual fact, if young David went and got, if this doesn't work, I'll get some frozen fruit because I've had it in this cool box.
Well,
here.
let's have a look.
It might be all right. It might be all right, David. Hang on. I think it might be all right,
fine.
actually. I think it's cold enough. Right. So what you've got in here, frozen fruit, honey and double cream.
Yeah, unless we keep talking, in which case it won't work.
No, it's fine. It's going to work.
Yeah.
Rob, when have you known anything not to work with me?
Well,
I mean,
apart from the vegan mayonnaise, I'll say
I know, but
you pretty much smashed it tonight.
and we did spill a bit, didn't we?
We did spill a bit, yeah. He's using the royal we now. Have you noticed?
The royal we, yeah, I am. I'm definitely using the royal we, Rob.
Look at that, pulverising, blending, crushing, combining.
Now, you don't have to use, what I was going to say is you don't have to use frozen fruit if you don't want to. But if you don't use frozen fruit, what you have to do is you have to put it in the freezer afterwards to freeze it, okay? Yeah. And if you freeze it too long, it'll go solid because there's no glycol in it, because that's like antifreeze that they put in ice cream to stop it.
Oh, nice.
That's why when you buy ice cream, you know, if you buy the soft ice cream, basically it's got glycol in it because it's antifreeze to stop it. That's right.
What, like they use on your windscreen of your car?
Well, I don't know about that.
It's got an it's an antifreeze.
Antifreeze 8. I don't. To be honest with you, you'd have to have a look what glycol is. Have a look what glycol is.
Well, I know what propylene glycol is, but I don't know what glycol is.
Oh, look at that.
Look, well, you took me spoon again. He keeps throwing me spoons away.
I've got plenty of spoons.
What do you want to serve it in? Do you want to?
It's a bowl there. Get that bowl.
One of these bowls.
Not that bowl.
A little ramekin.
Whatever bowl.
Oh no,
you
well,
like.
there you go. Here, this looks quite posh.
Let me just. I'm only here to feed you, Rob.
I know. I'm only here to be fed.
So here's the ice cream. Now I'm going to tell you something as well about ice cream.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know, there is a machine in America And what they do is they just use frozen bananas.
Yeah.
So if you use just frozen bananas as the base, it's the best ice cream you can get, because just use frozen bananas, freeze them, and then they blend it in a machine. Basically, the machine does exactly the same as this. That's what this machine's doing. So if you get frozen bananas, you can put in there chocolate powder or whatever. So basically, it's a low-fat ice cream. It's a really nice ice cream. All I've got in there, folks, a little bit of double cream. Now, if you want a low-fat ice cream, whoops, there we are. If you want a low-fat ice cream, you can use the milk. You know, rather than use the cream. I know, I'm going to do it.
I'm giving it to you.
Calm down.
I'm just going to
right.
just giving it to you, mate.
You just can't. Well, you can't wait, can you?
I'm going to serve it.
Hey, don't drink that.
No, I'm not going to drink that now.
Look at that. Look at this here. Look.
Please check out, folks. I'm hearing just how ridiculously busy it is. Get a lot of requests for the cheese mill. Maybe we'll play you a little bit of video of the cheese mill.
Hang on a minute. The what? You want? Are you doing the cheese mill?
Yeah, in a minute. Once we've done a few more demos. Oh, he's putting some sprinkle. Oh,
whoops! I just flicked it. Oh, dear me.
Flicked it all over himself. He has.
No, I'm gonna clean up the mess. Don't worry, Leslie. Oh, if you're wondering who Leslie is,
not on the
that's
carpet though.
Now Leslie can talk to us. She's telling me clean up the mess.
And I'll just take this.
Clean up the mess.
And
I'm doing it, Leslie. I'm doing it.
Test to see. I mean, that is, look. Can I show everybody?
We've got a Merlin vacuum for it, but there you go.
It's a proper soft serve ice cream. Now he's put some sprinkles over the top, but look at the consistency of that.
It is. It's superb.
That is it's the real deal.
And that's just fruit, Rob.
God. So that's fruit, double cream. I know it's very hot in here because we can't afford air conditioning either. Because we pass all the savings on to you.
I'll tell you something. It's nice, isn't it? It is. No, you can eat it all.
No, I'm doing cheers.
What? Oh, cheers! Yeah, I'm just trying this here. Now I'm going to show you the cake mix in a minute. But
all right.
But
cake mix, and then I think what we'll do is we'll give you a chance to check out, and we'll show you the cheese. In fact, can we play one of the videos of the cheese mill? Thank you.
Before I do the cake mix, can I not do a smoothie?
Go on then.
I want to do my greens.
If you do it quick. You've got to be quick, lad.
Well, we've got loads of time.
No, but we haven't though.
It's 2:55. Am I going home?
But people are waiting to go to bed. They want to see everything.
Oh, right, okay then. Well, what do you want to do then?
Well, what did you just say you were going
to do? I'm just going to do a quick smoothie.
Do your smoothie, then do your cake mix.
I was going to do a green smoothie for you.
Fine. Green smoothie followed by cake mix in 2 minutes. Go.
Oops, I've dropped my ice. I can't catch my ice. Right, okay, smoothie. Green smoothie. You'll love this. You do get a 600ml jug with this, folks. It does come with it as well.
Oh, it's ice cream so good.
It is. It's lovely, isn't it?
I can't believe that's just double cream and fruit.
What I'm doing here as well, folks, I'm putting the... Look at this. Put the skin in. The skin in, Rob.
You can use this in glass, Pyrex, china. You won't scratch because you've got the silicone bottom.
Yeah.
You can use it in all of your cookware. You could use it in your non-stick pans. You could even use it in a plastic bag or a paper bag if we...
You could. And do you know what? I wish I'd have brought a food... If there is a food bag anywhere, I don't know if we've got any in the kitchen, but if there's a food bag, I'll show you something. I might even try it in this bag here. There's a bag... I might even try it, folks, in this bag.
In this one, yeah.
For you.
Spinach and banana?
Oh, Rob.
Have you lost your mind?
You've never lived, have you? You've never lived, Rob.
Actually, you have done this with me before, and it is really good.
I've got to tell you, folks, fruit and veggie together, yeah, you've got your bananas there for potassium.
The kids will never
know. You've
know.
got your spinach. And notice I've also got the skin, the banana skin on there, and apple juice. Apple juice.
Nom nom.
Do you know what? When I do this on a show, you get kids coming there, and I'll say, do you like this? And they look at it and go, no, no, no. Then all of a sudden, when they taste it, they go, wow.
Yeah.
It tastes absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Now, you could do some slightly more... if you wanted to do some adult beverages as well, you could.
You could, absolutely,
Great cocktail assistant.
No reason why you can't, Rob. And this is your green smoothie.
Oh, amazing. And lots of people do their smoothies every day.
They do.
If you think what a smoothie costs in the shop, Save the money. Have a bunch of ingredients at home. The last one that Paul, our director, bought was £6.85. Bet you that probably cost, what, £1?
Not even
that.
Oh, I can't catch me jug. I've just dropped me.
So the point I'm trying to make
juice in there
is
as well.
the reason we go to the shops to buy it is because it's of convenience. But when you've got the Berghoff blender, it brings convenience into your own home.
Have you used this? Have you had that one?
No, no.
Is that okay?
Have I had that one? No. That was 20 seconds for a green drink. Well, you're going to try it?
Well, I'm going to give it you. I'm going to try.
I'll try. Yeah, you try some too.
I've got a glass. I've got a glass. Don't worry.
I'm happy to have
Oh, no,
healthy
it's
stuff
lovely.
as
Do you
well.
want to try some, David? Do you want to try some, David? There you are, David. You have a go.
No, I want to see your reaction. Cheers, me out, mate.
No, he likes it, Rob, don't you?
I'm trying to train him up so I can retire.
Do you like this? You do like it?
There's spinach in that. Can you believe it? We've got a
You know
label on
what?
the
It's
bottom of
bananas.
the glass.
There's nothing. It's
David,
absolute.
yeah. Thank you. He can take the label off the bottom of the glass now.
Do you know what? I bought them. They were new last night. It's nice, isn't it?
really
It's terrific.
And that's the whole banana with the skin.
That's it. Well, I
Right,
didn't
quick
put the
cake
whole
mix. If
banana
you don't
in.
do any cake mix now, I've been told they're going to throw us off air.
Oh, right, okay, cake mix. Where's the... I don't
know.
Oh, there it is, there.
Well,
There it is. Now,
okay.
by the way,
So
it's not
metal
just
bowl.
an ordinary metal bowl. This is a Berghoff. This is a Berghoff metal bowl. Look, you see, so you've got your cake mix. Okay, what do you put in cake mix? This is
He's not asking me. Yeah.
It's a packet one. We have egg in it, don't we?
So we
We
have
need
an
an
egg.
egg in there.
Throw in an egg. Yeah.
Bit of water and
on it,
milk.
yeah.
This is a bit of. I think this is. Look, there you go. And now we need a bit of milk in there as well.
Good, isn't it?
Hey.
Banana and banana and flipping. What was it? A spinach. Banana, spinach, and a bit of apple juice and some honey. Heavenly.
Heavenly. Heavenly, folks. It's heavenly. And look, you see, the other great thing about this as well, folks, is look, it's not damaging your pan.
No, no.
It's not going to damage your pan. And that's the great thing about it. So when you're doing your mix, look, nice and easy. What?
Sorry, Mike. Hold on one sec. I'm just going to there we go. Just adjust your microphone.
They can hear me anyway.
He's like, have you ever seen Stepford Wives? He just needed a slight readjustment.
Look, and there's your cake mix done, folks.
This is Stepford pensioners.
I just put a bit too much milk in it. And
Brilliant,
then
but you
here's
get
the great thing about it.
It could be any cake mix, could be soup, could be sauce, could be dip. This will do pretty much process anything that you can think of dry and pretty much anything you can think of wet.
There you go. And
Lovely. Thank you, Mike.
No problem.
It's brilliant stuff. It's 593.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you.
Six-
I'll see you next week.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
All right. Cheers. Have a
Stick
nice
around.
day.
Go and take a load off. I just need to come past you. Thank you very much. Incredible, incredible piece of kit, this. It is item number 593608. It's the Berghoff X5, excuse me, Pro handheld food processor with complimentary grinder accessory. Not for $268.95, but for $149.99. Couldn't see it, it's covered up by the PayPal, you see. I was hoping one of two things would happen. Either the PayPal would go away, or my producer would tell me, and the latter happened. $149.99. We'll come back to that in a moment. If you have any questions about the Berghoff that you would like us to answer, we'll happily do so. Email studio@shopontv.co.uk. We've got another hour. I must enjoin you to check out your baskets. A big stock we started with. It's just come back in after 3 months. If you want it, you want to make sure you get it and lock in that price. Get it now, and you can have it paid off if you're using PayPal by Christmas. Now, this is our gourmet cheese mill, but again, substitute the word cheese for so many other things. It's 226273. £30 normally. Our price is £20. You get a coarse blade that you see on the left. Actually, no, on the right, and a fine blade on the left. So I had to wait so I could see them both to compare. So you do your big grates, things like your soft cheeses, your softer cheeses, your cheddar, for example, or your red Leicester like you've got here. You can do both. Mix your cheeses if you want. That's on your coarse blade. And that's the effect that it gives you. But if you switch the blade, it's very easy to do it to the fine blade, then that is specifically for your Parmesan and for your other types, well, other things we'll show you in a moment, but perfect for your Parmesan. And remember, this does have an airtight sealed or lid seal that will allow you to keep your cheeses in the mill and put them in the fridge. So you can actually, if you use a lot of Parmesan in your household, just keep a mill in your fridge. That's why I recommend you get a couple of these. Now, this is fresh bread and some one cracker, cream cracker, because a very famous TV chef who shouts a lot recommends that's the way to, it'll dry out the breadcrumbs from the fresh bread. So even if you're using fresh bread, you still get really good breadcrumbs. Here we've got some Num-Nums and an Oreo cookie. You can use all different types of biscuit, bourbon biscuits, custard creams, whatever you like. Grind away, and that's what you get. You can grind your peanuts with the top of your ice creams, or again, maybe for your Thai dinners. If you're making cakes, it's a great way to sprinkle some goodies on top. And for an egg, now this is so good. It's perfect. This is on the coarse blade for grating an egg. If you just, if you live on your own, or if you're a student or something like that, and you want an egg mayonnaise sandwich, but you don't want to make a big batch because it never gets all used, does it? Then you can just do one egg, grate it into a little bowl, add a dollop of mayonnaise, and you've got your egg salad sandwich ready to go. Here we've got some digestive biscuits. Obviously, if you do make your own cheesecakes or other types of crumb base, then this is perfect for that. 226273. We have a video where we shot in our Warrington studio with Rob, great name. Now, not just me, Rob, I was there, but also was another Rob there as well, and who's been demonstrating this for many years. Over 2 million people in this country have bought these. It's such a great price. It's such a great product. It's just a no-brainer. Every home should have one, and most homes, I think, should have two. So here is a little clip from a previous show that we recorded with the two Robs and the cheese mill.
Good to see you, Rob. How are you, sir?
Very good, thank you.
I love I mean, this is so innovative.
This is the greatest grater in Great Britain.
I knew you were going to go one better. You said you'd heard all the jokes.
I've heard them all over the years, but actually, this was fantastic. Originally, it was designed for cheese.
Yes.
Obviously, that's why they call it a cheese mill.
Yeah.
But when they brought out a new blade for Parmesan, which is for the finer things, it's become more of a grater. So most people recognise one of these.
Yes.
And if you've ever used one of these, you've probably used one of these on the back as well.
Yeah.
Okay. The old knuckle dusters. And the simplicity of this is just brilliant, because all you do, if you look inside this machine, it's got a little barrel where there's two pieces, and you can mix the food if you want to, or you can put the same thing in. So, for example, any small job in the kitchen where you don't want to be getting a great big processor out, this is great. So if you want to do some breadcrumbs, for example, even if you're using fresh bread, just pop it straight in.
Really? Fresh bread works too?
Yeah, not as good as dry bread will, but now this is a little tip that I got from the top chef in the country many, many years ago. I can't say who he is, but he does swear a lot. And what he said to me is if you're ever going to use fresh bread in any big bowl, use some crackers, and what that does, it absorbs the moisture, so you get a finer grate. So, for example, if you're going to do some breadcrumbs in there, so it's great, turn it from side to side like a pepper mill, and it's absolutely brilliant. So you can do breadcrumbs, batter, crumbles, cake bases, anything you want. And just doing a small piece if you want, and at the end of the day, you put the cap on the bottom and you either store the rest. So when you come to doing...
it goes in the fridge if you need, you've got cheese
particularly with cheese. So what I tend to do with cheese is very simple. I put some red Leicester in one side, and some cheddar in the other side. Now, I've only cut mine into small blocks. You can put it in one piece if you want. But if you do it without filling it right up and trying to ram it through, put the lid on, and you do exactly the same on the bigger blade, so you can do your fantastic for cheese sandwiches and all this grated
that's
cheese.
That's a lot of cheese.
Yeah, cheese on toast, wherever you want to put a little bit of cheese over a salad or something. Now, the great thing about this, you can mix the colours up, which looks really, really nice if you want to. But if you're ever using one of these, what do you do with the last piece?
Well, you cling film or kitchen foil.
If there's a small piece like that,
or you throw it away.
You eat it. That's the best bit.
You eat it. Well,
okay. So even though
throw it
there's
away in my belly,
even though there's only a small piece left in the bottom there, the nice thing about this is you don't go anywhere near the blades. You can mix the colours together. It's one of the safest products I've ever used. No more.
How is it on the wrist?
It's absolutely fine. If you've got a dexterity problem, just go a bit slower. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the work. If you can work a pepper mill, you can work one of these. And what I like about it is as well, if there's any left in the bottom, take one of the fridge bases there, put it back in the fridge, and store it in the machine. Now,
Come on, it's only 20 quid as well. By the way, it's a third off. So normally 30, down to 20. Get 2 of them. You can have maybe one for sweet, one for savoury. You can have one for room temperature, one to go in the fridge. I mean, really, I think 2 of these is the way to go, but that's up to you.
The reason why 2 is good is, one, if you have anything with an odour, so if you're doing things like garlic, but I use one for Parmesan all the time. Now, Parmesan is particularly difficult to grate normally.
Is it?
And that's when you're using this side here.
Yeah.
So what I've done with Parmesan and what I do at home is very simple. So the bottom of the machine is basically empty,
Yeah.
okay? I take a couple of pieces of Parmesan. Obviously, it's quite expensive, so
Yeah.
I don't use too much.
Yep.
But now this one's got the fine blade on it for doing anything that's very hard, or you want something very fine. So Parmesan will be a little bit better. So you can basically grate your Parmesan through there the same way. It's great over a pasta,
Yeah.
lasagna, pizza, jacket potato.
Yeah,
anything like-
restaurants should have these, shouldn't they?
we do plenty around the world, 2 restaurants.
I bet you do.
Now, the great thing is, if there's a little bit left in there, that's not really the bit that I eat, but I put that on the bottom, store it back in the fridge. You know when it's ready, when it goes off. When your fridge starts smelling really bad, then you know that's the end of,
Right,
the, end of
yes.
it. But it's a really clever. But look how fine that comes out there. I mean, it's
perfect.
really, really fine, and it's perfect just for a small piece like that. If you're going to do mountains of it, do it in a processor. But if you're just going to do it quickly, brilliant.
My son buys packets of pre-grated,
Yeah.
and he never ends up using it all, and it goes off, and so you can I think you can be much more conservative with the amount that you have to buy. You can save money and make sure that you make good use of it rather than waste it. So this is reducing food wastage potentially as well.
Yeah.
So you're going to know at some point show us how to change the blades, but while we've got the little one in there, I can hear something rattling.
Okay, so one of my favourites, having so many grandchildren,
Yeah.
is we all like ice creams, we all like desserts.
Yeah.
So they like a nice chocolate biscuit like so.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we use some nice nuts. Now, people say to me, how hard can you grate things? I can do
Rob,
that.
how hard can you grate things?
Thank you for asking. I'm glad
You're
you said
welcome,
that.
you're welcome.
Well, we can use nutmeg in here. If you're going to use a nutmeg, which is great, just cut it in half first, and then put your nutmeg in, and
So
it
we'll even
grates
do
through.
nutmeg, but we've got some num-nums in there.
So we've got some nums, really
Yeah.
nice colour ones.
Yeah.
And you eat 2 and put 2.
Other
in the
letters
machine.
are available.
Yeah, and a soft chocolate biscuit. And if you get an ice cream, fantastic for ice creams, for dessert.
Oh my God!
The flurries that you have and all the different things that you like. And look, you can mix all the colours in. If you make cakes, this is fantastic.
Yeah, top of
You
a
can do
cake.
Chocolate cakes. If you want to grate some almonds, it'll do almonds. It'll do anything that's...
What, any walnuts, hazelnuts.
All nuts are easy in here because it's dry.
Yeah.
The wetter any food is with any grater, the harder it is to grate. But
Got
when
it.
it's dry like this, it's absolutely brilliant.
Oh,
Okay.
that's so good.
And you can mix the colours up if you want to use different sweets. Now, the most popular thing we sold...
Chocolate on the top of a cappuccino.
Oh, now you're talking. So, what sold this to me when I was in America and I saw this for the first time, actually, what sells it is not cheese, it's actually an egg.
Is that right?
And in the UK, we don't tend to grate eggs, really.
No.
We smash the life out of them with a fork or a masher.
Sure.
But actually, when you grate an egg, it makes it light, it makes it airy. So if you
So
get...
dollop of mayonnaise and you've got your egg mayonnaise.
Oh, now you're talking. If you're going to use an egg, pop it in the machine.
Yeah.
Obviously, make sure it's hard boiled first before you put it in, because we have had those questions. All right. But fantastic. Just turn gently like this, and I'll put it on the table. You can see it coming up.
So it kind of cuts it in half as you put it in.
Look at that. But what you'll find is it cut it in half. Yeah.
Wow.
So for egg and crest, egg and onion, egg and tomato, you can
Cobb salad.
Yeah. So use the barrel in the middle to divide the two. You can put egg one side, tomato the other, bit of cucumber, whatever you want. And what I say to most
You
people.
can do tomato in there.
Yeah, it'll just mash it up with the egg. So you do egg, if you're doing sandwiches, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll do you another one because one egg is not enough.
Oh.
I'm bringing all the old jokes
Oh, I
back.
felt that one.
Yeah,
Oh.
but just push it in like so.
Yeah.
You'll see. And again, use the divider. It slips on the top. Simple as that.
One egg at a time, or it looks like you might.
Yeah,
have
you can put 2 eggs in there if you wanted to.
Alternate, yeah.
Yeah, but obviously the budget here is very limited. So I'm
That's
trying
right.
to use.
Yes, exactly. We're a strictly 12 egg
But-
maximum, I'm afraid.
That's it. But what you will find is, number one, it goes right the way through the machine, so you don't waste anything.
No,
okay?
no, right to the very last
That's what I like, especially if you're going to use the old-fashioned things like this. Then obviously you know you're going to.
Because you can't get close enough, can you?
You can't get closer. But look at this. It's very hard when I'm trying to describe it, but that is really light and fluffy. And when you normally mash it with a fork, you take the air out, it flattens everything, but lovely over a salad, sandwiches, anything like that.
But you could have done the egg in, maybe the egg in one side and a little bit of onion, possibly. Will it do onion?
It will, but it comes out very mushy. Now, in a sandwich, that's fine.
Yes.
But if you're doing onions to put into a casserole or something like that, it's not the right device.
That's fair enough. Like, you can't do
So the
everything,
drier
right, can it?
that's right. The drier the food, the better. Now, the washing up, because if something doesn't wash up quickly,
forget it. Exactly.
we won't use it.
Not interested.
Now, this one actually comes apart quicker than my first marriage did. About 5 seconds like that, inside like that. All of that goes on the top rack of the dishwasher.
Are we following the lady? Or
If you haven't got a dishwasher, you know the old saying, marry one. I've been a dishwasher for many years, but it's just as simple as that. Now, to change the blades, because there's 3 pieces like that, you just pull the pin out, which I would do for you, but I'm not wearing my glasses to be
fair enough.
to be honest. Pull the pin out, take one blade off, put the other blade on. Now, what I like about this machine is the safety of it, because the blades are only sharp one side inside the machine.
Right.
So whichever way you go, it cuts the food brilliantly, but it doesn't cut your fingers.
No.
So just put it together, back together like that. And that is why we have sold so many of these products around the world. It is one of the simplest products.
2.5 million or something, is
Just over 2.5 million have been sold in the UK alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the UK alone?
In the UK alone. Since we bought this in.
It is, I mean, it's one of those things, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? If you haven't got one, you've either got one and you know that it's amazing, or maybe yours has seen better days and you want to get a new one, or a second one, or one for the family, one for your friends, or it's the first time you've seen it, and if you're going to grate anything, this is the only way to go, really, isn't it?
Well, just for small things, you know, if you get a massive amount to do, obviously this is too small for that, but sometimes people get processors out and they get all these different gadgets out just to do a small amount, and this one is perfect. And as I said to you, what comes with it is you'll get the actual grater itself, or the multi-purpose grater rather than a cheese mill.
Yes.
You get the storage cap, which you can use to put in the fridge, so whatever you want, and you get 2 blades. You get a very fine blade like that, which is the one that I use, the Parmesan. You can use the Parmesan on the bigger blade, but actually most people would use it on the smaller blade. So for your nuts, your Parmesan, anything that's hard.
Biscuits for your crumble bases.
Crumble bases,
or cheesecake bases.
Yeah, and then the bigger blade, which is the one that comes fitted in the machine, is for your cheese, chocolate.
Breadcrumbs.
Absolutely fantastic. The eggs is the one I do on there. And again, if you didn't see before, and we're just showing you here, this one, there's a little bit of bread left in there. I'll put another little bit in here and mix some cracker in.
I love cream crackers. Honestly,
it's not
my favourite things. I never thought about grating them onto stuff, but
because
it tastes wonderful.
Yeah, and what it does is it dries the bread out. If you're using fresh bread, it draws the moisture out. It's not me. I'm not a chef. But I was told by one of the top chefs in the country.
But I bet you could still use that. You could actually, just as a feature, as a flavour, have them on their own. I mean, I can imagine, you know, sort of roasted cauliflower with a wonderful cracker crumb coating.
Yeah, if you're doing cake bases, anything like that. Bread, look at that. Really nice and fine.
On top of your fish pie.
Lovely. And
this would be fabulous if you're into shepherd's pie, and because I love a layer of cheese on top of my shepherd's pie. But even if you're making Welsh rarebit.
What's that?
That's cheese on toast.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
No, there was one I was trying to think of, a Scottish dish with with fish in it. Everyone would be at home now going,
all our STV viewers,
Okay. Fantastic. If you've got kids, if you've got grandkids, or if you're just big kids like us that love an ice cream and you just want to make cakes or desserts, I'm using one of my favourites, and the only reason why I use these is, to be honest with you, is because I love eating them. They are my favourite.
Yeah, they are one of mine.
But I mix it with a chocolate biscuit that's got cream in it, and when you put that on top of an ice cream, and I've got some nuts here. We've done peanuts, and
you can do peanuts as well. Any kind of nut, basically, or legume.
Fantastic for Asian cooking. You do almonds. They love almonds in Asian cooking. Lots of stuff like that.
Thai cooking, the peanuts very big in Thai food, isn't it?
The great thing about this is I'm allowed to make a mess. It goes all over. But can you see? I don't know if you can see in there all the different colours of the sweets there, and it looks amazing. Put that on an ice cream. My grandson, he loves white chocolate, so I put white chocolate one side, dark chocolate the other. Oh my God, he loves that.
On the top of a sundae.
You can have it on a Sunday.
A Knickerbocker glue, or a Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Thank you. You took the words out my mouth. Yeah. We obviously weren't the same.
Don't make ice cream just for Sunday.
Yeah, that's it. Now, because it was designed for cheese, as I said, one of the most popular cheeses that we use in here, and the one I use, I keep one in the fridge all the time with Parmesan.
Yes.
because when I'm using the last piece of cheese, when I used to use one of these, I always ate the last piece because it's the best bit.
Yeah, right.
But the only cheese I do store is Parmesan, and even though there's only a little piece in here, and I'm going to show it to you, I'm just going to put another couple of little bits in. They're only small pieces, but they go a long way when you grate Parmesan.
Could you do mozzarella?
You can.
On the big one, no.
It comes out quite mushy.
Does it? Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll sooner tell you what you can do, what you can't do.
No, absolutely.
In any grater...
It's hard cheeses, really.
Hard cheese, well, I've got cheddar, red Leicester.
So a Stilton would be a bit mushy as well.
Yeah, anything, the drier any food is in a grater,
the better it works.
So originally it was designed with the big blade for doing just the soft cheeses.
Yeah, yeah.
But when it didn't do Parmesan very well, so they designed a blade for Parmesan. But that Parmesan blade is great for nuts. I've done nutmeg on here, I've done almonds.
Right.
You know,
ginger.
Garlic goes through.
Does it? Yeah.
But garlic comes out really mushy. But that's what you want in your cooking most of the time anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But Parmesan...
But I suppose you wouldn't grate mozzarella with a regular grater, would you, anyway?
No, anything you would normally use on
Slice
here.
it up, yeah.
But yeah, you
Forget I asked.
But I love Parmesan when it's grated, and you can have it over, love it over pastas and lasagnas and stuff like that. And I mean, look at that.
My secret ingredient to my cauliflower cheese.
Oh, I love cauliflower cheese, but unfortunately it doesn't do very well with my waistline.
That ship sailed for me.
Mine's coming out of the harbour as we speak. But look at that.
It's so great. Yes, it is. We are live here at Shop on TV till 3 a.m. How you doing, folks? How are you doing? Come say hi. Drop us an email, studio@shopontv.co.uk. Love to hear from you. If you want to shout out happy birthday, any kind of salutations or congratulations, we will be happy to facilitate. But let me just show you. Sometimes, you know, when we see expert demonstrators demonstrating things expertly, you kind of wonder, well, is it easy? Is it really that easy to use at home? Can the layman like me, Rob Lock with an E, do it easily? And the answer is, let's find out. So, here's what I made. Let me show you around the machine. Really simple. If you can call it a machine. What's in here? It is a machine. Right, so. The blade through. I've just messed up the display there. Sorry. That was the little display, wasn't it? So, here you get your little, this is your cap, okay? So you can store things in the fridge. Then you get your, something doing a magic trick, isn't it? You get your tube, and then you have your inner container. This has got the little divider. That's what allows the thing to twist, and that normally goes in there. Then you've got your plunger, and by the way, the top will come off as well if you want. It can all go in the dishwasher, so it's really easy to clean. Now, when you've decided what blades you want, stay there, don't move, don't move. I'll get the little blades from here. All right, he's moved, thanks. So this is the fine blade. Bear in mind that on the sharp side, they are sharp, and they are very sharp. But the good thing is they go on the inside. So all you've got to do, in fact, you take your inner bit out, you stick it over the hole, like that. Now, all of the sharp stuff's on the inside. No, you can't get to the sharp bit. And then there's a little hole, and you push, if I can find the hole. So, sometimes it's not always easy to find the hole straight away. Sometimes you have to search for it. It's just because I've reached, I'm over 50 now, so my near sight's terrible. So all you do is you push the pin in, that's it, done. Sorted, finished, easy. That goes in there like that, just like that. That goes in there, just like that, and that's magic. But actually we could take it a stage further, if we wanted. We could take... Oh, you don't want me to use that one? They don't want me to use that one because that's our demonstration one. So that's the one we're keeping clean. So, all right then, I shall obey. My masters have spoken. By the way, got this lovely cheese board here. Well, I can't really call it a cheese board, it's a cutting board. You'll notice it's got a little tab. Why is that? Well, if you look over here, and it's got a little fishy on it, over here, I've got, over here, 3 more of these in a little container, and they all sort of slide in together, and then you've got your different tabs. So you've got your fish, you've got chicken, you've got one for your sort of veg, one for your cooked meats or your what do you call it, your raw meats, one that's got a soup bowl, I don't know what that's for, and then your fish, hot stuff, baby. And so what it means is you can keep one board for separate things, so you're not cross-contaminating. Now they are, you know, you can cut on them. They are, what do you call it, scratch resistant and all that sort of thing. They are really easy to keep clean, and they also have these little rubber feet here, you see, and the rubber feet are on both sides. So don't make sure you put it down. It's non-slip, you see. Right, so in here we have our fine blade, and also preloaded for me because they didn't trust me with a knife. We have some Parmesan, or as they say in America, Parmesan over here, isn't it? And then it's so simple. It doesn't require a lot of pressure. It just, you basically use it like you would a salt or pepper mill. So turn it both ways. It goes both ways, you see. And look how easy it is. It's instantaneous. It gives you this wonderful, perfect sized, great bits of grated Parmesan straight over the spag bol, straight over the spaghetti carbonara, straight over whatever. Maybe it could be pizza. We have an amazing pizza oven. It's worth looking up the DMD. So that's David Michael David pizza oven. And we have that on our website, which is a superb pizza oven, about 60 quid. So this is great for all your toppings. Now, if you then switch that over to your... Oh, in fact, here's the website. Sorry, here's just have a look. There they all are. We've also... now pay attention, 007. We've also got a muffin maker, if you want to make some muffins for breakfast. Now, coming up next week, we have those Sherpa blankets. They're heated Sherpa blankets in 2 different colours. But you can actually unplug it and they can go in the washing machine. You don't obviously put the electronics in there, but you've got 3 heat settings and a timer, and they go in the washing machine. So we've got brown or grey, I think is the other one. They are fabulous, they really are. I recorded a show with those in our Warrington studio a little while back, and we're actually showing you those. When is it, Leslie? Next weekend, I think it's next weekend. Not entirely sure which night. Probably Saturday night into Sunday, I would guess. Winter's coming. And also we have the winged air, the winged clothes dryer is coming up soon. It's like a clothes horse, except it's got electricity in it. It's powered. It heats up to 45 degrees. And they are brilliant. Now, for the first time this year, I did my laundry last night and I hung all my clothes up on my clothes horse in my flat. And they weren't completely dry this morning because the temperatures dropped. Apparently after this weekend, that's it, temperature drops. Hello, thank you very much, bye-bye summer, welcome in autumn and then winter. So the Sherpa blankets, there was a foot warmer there, there's all kinds of good stuff, and a couple of clothes dryers that we've got coming up in the future. So stay tuned, we've got some amazing stuff for you next month and also right the way up till Christmas. Now, in this mill, I have the coarse blade, and we've got some red Leicester and some cheddar. And again, just literally doesn't require a lot of pressure, doesn't require a lot of strength. This is straight into your sandwich if you want to, straight onto your salad. No grated knuckles, no grated fingernails. It's so easy. No wasting the last chunk of cheese, or indeed eating the last chunk of cheese. In fact, you know what? I have exhausted it. Oh, hold on, oh, come here. See, it's gone. There's no more. Now that means, hold on, can I put this down for a sec? Sorry, Paul. My top came off. Here we are. So, I'm going to put that to one side. I'm going to expel my Parmesan. And the reason being, on the fine blade, that's if you're going to do biscuits or sweets or chocolate, that's the blade that you use, the fine one. So in goes an Oreo cookie. In goes, or go, some num-nums. And actually, I'll put those bits of cheese there. I could do this into the bowl, couldn't I? Right, you ready? You see that? Look, see? Isn't that great? I'm just making sure it's working because it does make that noise. Is it? It is working. It is. I doubt my own competence sometimes. Easy. Simple. But the bowl probably wasn't the best place to do it, but there you go. So there's that. And then if you want, take the biscuits and the candy out. And now I could do some crackers. Let's just see what the crackers are like, shall we? We've got some cheese thins. So that could be on a cheese, top of a shepherd's pie. Let's move these to the side. Oh, you know what I could do? I could give poor Dave, our floor manager, even more work to do. Before he well, see what this comes out like. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that look good? Simple. £20. It's £20, ladies and gentlemen. Please check out your baskets. Go to the web, shopontv.co.uk. We could show that. shopontv.co.uk. Leslie, shopontv.co.uk. Here it is. Then you put stuff in your basket, right? Go to the show, see, pick the cheese mill, for example. That roaster, that is amazing, that roaster. I think we're showing a demo of that possibly tomorrow night, actually, if you want to see it. And then you put it in your basket and just make sure you check out. Again, we can't stress this enough, that it's not yours until you pay for it. And it's not reserved, it's not held, it's not put aside. Check out securely. That's all you've got to do. And you can, if you've spent more than £30, you'll be, so buy a couple of these and you'll be eligible for PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to spread the cost interest-free over 3 months. And we've got 700,000 products there online, plus all our TV products. Huge list of products. We've got designer goods, all kinds of cool stuff. So have a little gander, but make sure you check out your baskets, mate, all right? Because if you don't, you won't get them. It's this, Mike, what can I say? It's this new rule we have at Shop on TV. We don't send the product unless it's been paid for. I know. I know.
So no. Well,
I said it wouldn't be a popular decision, but they didn't listen.
There you go. Okay, folks, we're going to show you the blender again. Well, this here is how it works. This is the vortex. Basically, what it does, it draws liquid inwards. You can see there what it's doing. It draws the liquid in. That means you can use this in any type of container. You can use it in a pan. You can use it in a plastic bag. I'll even show you in a plastic bag. I've got one here, actually. I'm going to give that a go.
Stuck my finger in the hole.
The one thing I also want to show you, folks, right at the beginning of the show, we did the oil and vinegar.
Yes.
And look at that. It's
still together.
It's still. Now, normally that would start separating, but that was oil and vinegar done right at the beginning of the show. So if you're doing a salad dressing, this is absolutely perfect.
And you could refrigerate, batch make it and refrigerate.
You could, absolutely, yeah. And remember the soup. We did the soup as well. We did it directly in the pan. We did the mashed potato directly in the pan. We've done the cake mix, things like that, smoothies.
What haven't we done?
Here's another one that we haven't done.
Hummus!
This is a good one as well. Now, hummus is very, very good. Basically, it's just chickpeas, isn't it, really? I mean, but what you can do, if you take your chickpeas, you've got your tahini to go in it, and your what else is it? Is it cumin? Does cumin go in hummus? No, cumin.
Dunno.
I don't
know. Oh, it fits in the can.
Look at that. You see, it fits in the can. Garlic, lemon. It fits in the can. Isn't that
hummus
clever?
In a can.
So you basically can use the can to actually mix it up. Now, if you want to, what you can do is you can actually do this in the mill.
Oh, right, okay.
Whoops.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Never remove it from the liquid while it's
there
on.
You go. Yeah. I'm just doing this slowly, and then I'm going to show you the. What am I going to show you? I can't remember what I'm going to show you.
It's a mystery, man.
What was that? What did you ask me to show you? I can't remember what you asked me to show you. Oh, meringue. That was it. The eggs.
Oh, eggs. Yes. No. Hamant wants us to show him how basically you do some eggs. So not such a good idea in the can, really, after all, is it?
Well, no, it is a good idea.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
working. It just takes a bit longer.
It'll work. Don't worry. Yeah. Just I'll probably put a little bit too much oil in there, but it will work. Don't worry. We're going to keep going.
Trial and error.
Sorry?
Trial and error.
Trial and error. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nearly did.
This more on the error side.
No, it'll do it. Mushy peas.
Mushy peas.
Yeah, mushy peas are really good.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too oily.
I put too much oil in it. That's the problem. I put far too much oil in, but it will actually do it. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, and again, you could do it in the mill if you wanted to. Really,
I just put
This is
too
the
much
great
oil
thing.
in.
If it's something you do a lot, if it's something you eat a lot, then you can experiment. You can get your recipes honed. The fact is, this is just about every kitchen machine you can think of that is available for sale, that is available to purchase. This pretty much does. It replaces all of them. The only thing it doesn't do is that I can think of is knead dough, but you can do egg whites for your. We're going to do meringue. Is this egg whites? This is egg whites.
Yeah.
Now I'm Mr. Saint.
Yes, sir.
I learned this phrase from a cooking show, and it's the only phrase I know but from baking. But I expect stiff peaks, sir.
Stiff peaks.
Stiff peaks.
Really?
When you do your egg whites.
I know, you've got to have stiff peaks, haven't you?
You've got to have stiff peaks.
You must have stiff peaks.
If you can't have flaccid peaks.
I can't see what I'm doing here.
Good. That's perfect man for the job then, eh?
I haven't got my glasses on, so when you put in the blade on, folks, just spin it round, it will click on, and that's it. That's how easy it is.
You see the
Remember,
other cartoon,
this has
Mr.
got the-
Magoo?
Sorry?
Do you remember that?
Oh, Mr. Magoo.
Mr.
Yeah.
Magoo, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Magoo. Now, here's the thing with the egg whites. What you need to do with egg whites is start off slowly. Now, you know when I was saying to you before about the other machines,
Yes.
they don't have the slow speed, whereas this one does
Right.
have the slow speed.
Or they only have a slow speed. They don't have.
They
the
only
ability
have a
to
slow
go,
speed and a fast speed,
Yeah.
whereas this one you can actually regulate it. So basically, I'm doing it on the slow speed. So when you're doing your egg whites, and I'll give you a little tip actually with egg whites. When you're doing egg whites, if you put some boiling water in there, it will increase the volume by about 40%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, just a couple of drops.
Yes, a bit of boiling water in there. So I'm just doing this on the low speed, folks, and I'm gently just lifting it up. I'm just keeping it. It does take a little bit longer, but you can see here, just gently lifting it up. And as we lift it up, I'm doing this on the low speed, remember. This is not the fast speed. There's only 2 egg whites in here, by the way.
Oh, it's only 2?
Only 2.
Blimey.
Absolutely. Look at this.
C'est
I'm
incroyable.
just gently doing it. It's like caressing. That's what I'm doing.
It's like,
Rob.
yes, exactly.
I'm just caressing. I'm just caressing my my egg whites. Look at this.
You have to make love to your food.
You do, yeah. Look.
Food for me is a religious experience. It really is. That's why I'm so fat.
Why?
Because food is a religious
Oh, is it?
experience.
Yeah.
No, food for me is, I eat to live. I don't live to eat. No,
And
I live.
what?
I live to eat. I don't eat to live.
Yeah. So there's.
I think you're done.
Look.
That is
They
just,
are.
that's
They're
incredible.
gorgeous, aren't they?
I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, how is this even possible?
That's-
Is this some kind of miracle?
It is a
Is this
miracle.
man
They're
some kind of
beautiful.
shaman?
Look at that. And I'm not out of breath.
Stem Peaks is stiff.
Stiff peaks. Absolute stiff
We
peaks.
should do. You know what? We'll have to get a traditional stick blender and do a competition side by side.
You what?
Didn't need that, did you?
No, I didn't need that.
Oh, I know, a whisk. We should just get a regular whisk.
A regular what?
I'm not using the whisk. Well, Mike.
A regular whisk.
Well, no, Leslie's
got-
suggesting. You're not hearing.
Yeah, I am
She's
looking at
suggesting that we did
Just ignore it.
a side-by-side competition.
I can't
Who
hear
can do
him.
it faster?
I can hear him, but I'm just ignoring
It's called Who Can Finish Faster.
I just wanted to try and get these out of here if I can. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh. Now, those could go straight on your baked Alaska.
There you go. Look.
Lovely. Lemon
Like,
tart
it's
on your
no
lemon
good putting,
meringue.
it was no good putting them on a white background, was it?
No, not really.
Not really.
No,
that was rubbish. That trying to put it on a white background. But there you go. There's your stiff peaks.
Lovely,
Okay,
thank
so
you.
we've got them as well. Now the other, and now I've got to clean this up. That was the flat blade. Now remember,
That was your
folks,
flat blade.
The flat blade, and remember as well, what I also did was. Let me just get rid of that.
Yeah, yeah.
What I also did was earlier on we did the oil and vinegar, and look at that. It's still actually.
We've showed them that already.
I know. I'm just showing you again. Okay, what we're going to do now?
What are we gonna? I don't know. What are we gonna do now?
I don't know what we're going to do now.
You just make
no idea. I'm
Dealer's
just playing
choice.
it- I'm just playing it up as I go along.
Dealer's choice, mate.
Sorry.
What haven't we done? Can
Dealer's
you think?
choice.
Yeah.
Dealer's
Is this
choice.
What's this mayonnaise?
Dealer's choice.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was doing. Oh, I wasn't going to show you that. I was going to show you something completely. I know what I was going to show you.
You could have just finished it.
I know. I was.
You
but
could have
I've
just
done
finished
that.
it.
I've done that. We've done the mayonnaise already, haven't we?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start selling tickets to half an hour in Mike's mind. What a roller coaster ride that would be. Now, can you use this with meat?
You can, yes. You use
Well, the meat
you
blade,
use the
probably.
meat blade with it, yes.
Yeah.
we'd use the meat blade with it.
Yeah.
Dare I do this? I don't know whether I dare.
Oh,
do
let's
this.
try it. Come on.
I don't know whether I dare do this, folks. I
Go on,
really
dare. He who dares
don't.
wins.
The only reason why I don't know whether I dare do it is because it's not a food bag. I haven't got
True.
a food bag.
But you should be able to do it in a paper bag, for heaven's sake. Just be
Well,
careful.
I know.
This might not work, but
This is doing breadcrumbs in a paper bag, folks.
plastic bag.
Now, here's the good thing about this. Because I'm doing it in a plastic bag, because I'm doing the breadcrumbs in a plastic bag, it's not damaging the bag. This isn't a food bag, by the way. This is just an ordinary
This is
bag.
the really thin. This is look, the baby spinach bag. You know how
This is the
easily
spinach bag. Because
those tear.
Because
Yeah.
we didn't even have a real bag. So basically, I'm just using the baby spinach bag.
I think you proved your point.
Look at that. I
Mike.
think I've proved the point, haven't I? Look at
Yeah.
that.
Look
Absolutely.
at it just before you
superb.
throw it away. Look how easy that tears.
Look at that.
That's just one of those really
That's how
lightweight bags.
delicate this machine is. That's
Yeah.
why it's so good, folks. You can
Brilliant.
use it in basically anything. That's the great thing about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff.
It's not going to damage your pans. It's not going to damage your cookware.
No.
You can use it in any type of container. We're going to do the. I just want to show. I want to show you this one as well. This is a good one. You'll like this one, Rob.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but you will like it.
Is that coffee?
This is coffee, okay?
Ooh, yes.
And we're just going to put a little bit of water in here.
Right.
So you think about your soufflés, your sponges, your egg whites from meringues, Yorkshire puddings, things like that. I'm going to use the flat blade. The flat blade is the one that's
A blade.
This is the aerating blade,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
And the aerating blade is the blade that puts the, you know, if you
Puts
you
the
want
air
to,
in.
Yes, but it's not the same as the whisking blade.
No,
this
no,
blade here.
no,
This
'cause
is
that whisks.
Sorry, your frothing blade. That's your
Frothing blade.
yeah.
No.
Okay, this is coffee powder and water. So think about your soufflés, sponges, egg whites from meringues, Yorkshire puddings. Watch this. Watch this, folks. Look at the air that I'm putting in here. This could be Yorkshire puddings. And I'll tell you something, when you use it for Yorkshire puddings, it will actually, your Yorkshire puddings will rise like a block of flats. Now, if you want to make your Frappuccino coffee, you can make your Frappuccino coffee, put some ice in there and some sugar, and you've got your Frappuccino coffee. Here's the good thing
That's
about this.
coffee and water.
That's just coffee and water, and this is why this machine's so clever, folks,
Oh, it
because
smells good.
it draws the liquid inwards. Watch this. If I switch it on now, you'd think it would fly everywhere, but look at that, upside down.
Wow.
18,000 revolutions per minute. That's what it does. And remember before, the suction on this is fantastic. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. It's an amazing machine. It's a machine that everybody needs. And I'll tell you something as well. It will replace about 10 different machines. We've just shown all the machines that replace nearly £1,000 worth. What are you eating there, Rob?
Crackers.
Crackers. There you go.
If only I had some pesto.
Sorry?
If only I had some pesto.
Pesto. I haven't got any. I've got no. You need pine nuts, don't you? I've got no pine nuts for the
Okay,
pesto.
what haven't we done yet?
But I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do the skim milk as well. I want to show people skim milk because I've got this.
And the
I'll
mayonnaise.
just get some milk out of here, and I'll get some skim milk out, and we'll just show you the where we started at the beginning of the show. This is ordinary skim milk, folks. Now, the only thing you've got to remember with this, make sure it's cold. The colder it is, the better.
Is it still cold enough?
Yeah, it should be all right. Yeah, it's still cold. I haven't got a fridge here, but it is cold. Now, the
soup
blade I'm
looks so
using
good
here
as well.
again is the flat blade. The soup there is superb as well, remember. On the low speed to start off with, and then we're just going to, if you want to use this for your cappuccino coffee, your latte coffee, this is skim milk to the consistency of double cream, folks. Look at this, it's not splashing everywhere. You can use it in any type of container. You can use it in your large pans, your small pans. You can use it in any pan you like. Look at this. And then I'm going to put some fruit in here as well, Rob. Fruit fool. We're going to do a fruit fool, shall we?
Whatever that is.
What?
I don't know what that is.
Before, didn't you?
Oh, is that what that's called?
Yeah.
So I've got crummies. I've got crummies.
You've got what?
Crumbs, Mark. I've got crumbs.
You got crumbs. There you go. Now, I'm just going to put some fruit in here.
Look at that. That was just skim milk.
Skim milk. And the great, again, it's great for washing. It's nice and easy to wash. Put it back on the stand, away you go. It's nice and easy. It really is.
What is that they say in America? Clean up is a breeze.
Well, yes, clean up is a breeze. Clean up is a breeze. So I'm going to put some fruit in there as well. You can put whatever you like in there. If you're on a fat-free diet, folks, this is absolutely super.
I tell you what, this is so refreshing.
It is.
If you're on a hot day, better than a drink. That is just so nice.
It is. Have you got a little bowl there, Rob?
I have.
Or something to put it into?
I have.
You have?
I
there
have.
You go.
I wish I could fly.
I wish you could fly.
Way up in the sky.
Who's that? Oh, that was that Orville.
You can. I can. You can, you stupid bird.
You sound like him, actually. You do.
Keith Harris. Was it Keith Harris?
It was Keith Harris, yeah.
Blimey. An Orville. I don't think he's with us anymore, is he, Keith?
Oh, I don't know.
And Orville still is, but he's not so handy with that. Well, he's not so good with that hand up him. You know. Or the monkey. Hey, monkey.
The monkey.
God.
There you go. So this is skim milk, folks, to the consistency of double cream with a bit of fruit in there. Mmm.
It's a lovely.
Close to that, Rob.
It's a lovely palate cleanser.
It is. Sorbet.
I'm on telly, Mum. I'm in a good mood now.
You are.
See what I only come here to relax.
You're in a good mood.
I am.
Oh, very good.
Are you going a bit mutton?
Sorry? Have I got a bit mutton? I'm just relaxing. I'm just taking it easy.
Listen, you wanted us to do a regular show together.
I do.
Do you think the audience can you know, do you think they'll survive?
We're actually thinking about doing
Well,
that.
I know.
weren't
Well,
we?
this is like a pilot.
It's a pilot. Isn't
How's it going?
Right, I'm going to put some ice in here. I'm gonna put some ice in here. Remember, if you're doing ice cream, folks, you want ice. You want.
If you're doing ice cream, you want ice.
No, frozen fruit,
Yeah,
honey and double cream. That's what you want. Frozen fruit, honey and double cream.
Remember, if you're doing a coffee, you need coffee.
And if you were doing a coffee, you definitely need coffee.
Yeah.
Without any shadow of a doubt. You definitely need coffee. And I'm going to show you how you can crush ice with this as well, because you can crush ice with it.
Oh, your ice cream is rather good.
It is, isn't it? Well, it's not ice cream.
No, but you're making ice cream, aren't you?
No, this is just a sorbet.
Oh, it's just a sorbet.
Oh, actually.
Some would say that's a type of ice cream. Just
Sorry?
without. No, never mind. Nothing.
Well, no, it's actually what it is. I should have put the ice in at the bottom first.
So refreshing that.
So
But you
see
could
how it
crush your
crushes the
ice. Yeah, yeah.
It'll crush the ice, okay. And then you get down to the bottom here, and we'll do the fruit as well. Look at this.
Go on, get in there, my son.
Oh, you get in there, yeah. But here's the thing. What I'm doing here, folks,
Winter's coming.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Winter's coming. Hang on a minute. I'm
You're
going
not
to get
seeing-
down. I'm going to get down to the bottom in a minute. I should have done it the other way round.
Yeah.
But there you go. You see. No, I'm still going to
You
get
live
it.
and learn, Mike. You live
Don't
and
you
learn.
worry. Don't you worry. I'll get there. I'll get there. Don't you worry.
Just 15 minutes left on the
Just
show.
15 minutes left on the show.
It's like we're watching him do an ice carving.
15 minutes on show, Rob.
15 minutes to go. 15 minutes on show. We've had a right old laugh tonight, we haven't we?
We have.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
Look at this. There's your
The
sorbet.
world's
done.
most dysfunctional kitchen show.
Sorry.
The world's most dysfunctional kitchen
Yeah,
show.
but you know something, Rob. Let me just stay there a minute. What I was going to say to you was,
Will do.
was that I'm just going to turn this over a bit, just so I can get the fruit.
Let's face it, the fruit should have gone on last.
This fruit, I've done it the wrong way around, but it doesn't matter. Don't you worry, Rob.
Shall I stay here?
I'll always make it up.
I won't go anywhere.
Don't you worry, I'll always make it up.
Yeah.
There you go, you see. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
And
I'll
there's
do
your sorbet, look at that.
I'll do commentary if you like.
Sorry?
I'll do commentary while you blend.
Yeah, you can do.
And Mike
you
is-
know what, I've got
Oh,
to-
maybe okay, I won't then.
Let me tell. Oh no, go on. I was going to say to you, the thing is as well, folks, is look at what I'm doing here. I'm doing the sorbet, but think about this now. If this was an ordinary machine, you wouldn't be able to do this because an ordinary blender wouldn't do this.
No, God, no, not even close. All right, so the secret is, as Mike has proved, ice first, fruit,
Yeah, you put
fruit,
your ice in
fruit
first.
on top.
Yeah, that's right.
You
yeah.
can see that is a proper sorbet.
Look at this, isn't it lovely? Look at that. And
I was going to do my BBC commentary.
You could put some, if you want to put some...
Or ITV commentary, I suppose,
go on
probably
then.
more appropriate,
Off you
seeing as
go.
I'm on ITV.
There you go. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect, folks.
Perfect. Now, I'm just hearing, I think we've had a request for part 2 of our... oh, no, we haven't got time for that, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame. But... Oh, we got a video of this, a long one, apparently. A little summary, but we're going to have to talk over it. That's Mike Saint there, believe it or not. This is your frother, which is great for frothing. Why don't you talk over it, Mike? Or shall I?
I can do if you like.
You can make ice cream. You can make coffees.
You can make ice cream with it. You can make
just
coffee
say what's
with
on
it,
the
all
screen.
Your fruits there. It'll replace your whisk. You can see when I'm using it there in a pan. You can use it in any type of container you like. The great thing about this machine is it's very, very versatile, folks. So you've got to think about this because whatever you put this machine into, it turns it into a food processor. You can see there from the vortex how it draws liquid inwards. Great for your soups directly in a pan. You can use it in containers. You can use it in large containers, small containers. You know, for doing things like sweets, desserts. You can also use it for your cakes as well. Remember, mashed potatoes, perfect for that. It is a food processor. A lot of people look at this and think it's a blender, but it is a food processor. It will also do things like peanut butter as well. I mean, that's great. Comes in a lovely box. Great for a gift for Christmas. And if you are going to get it on the, is it pay in 3? PayPal P in 3.
No, not P in 3. Pay in 3.
Pay in 3.
You don't P in 3.
No, you don't P in 3. You pay in 3. Yeah.
No.
But if it is, if you are going to, I mean, you're going to get a great Christmas present, isn't it? It's perfect.
Yeah, or wedding gift if there are still any weddings going
lovely
on.
As a wedding gift.
Maybe for a student. Maybe for people moving into their first home together.
Yes.
So when David flies the nest, I shall get him a Berghoff.
Just pass me that bowl.
The bowl, the square one.
Yeah.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
And there we have, voilà, ici, c'est le sorbet.
I was just trying that. I was put some honey in it.
Oh, honey.
Tastes lovely with the honey in it.
Everything tastes good with honey.
It does, absolutely.
It's fresh. You know what you get.
That's the thing.
What you put in your belly, what you put in your food,
fact,
and you don't know half the time, do you? I mean, for someone who obviously suffers from being gravitationally challenged, it is horrifying, the junk, especially now, because food has become so commercial. It's about how much we can sell, how long we can keep it on the shelf, and how we can make it as tasty as possible so people come back and buy more. The basics of commerce, really, and that unfortunately is not necessarily for the benefit of the consumer.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the thing is, though, Rob, is that all these additives that you've got in these, you know, you buy anything in jars and things like that, all the additives that you've got, I know. That's the thing. This is Parmesan cheese, by the way, folks. I use it all the time. You know, you get your Parmesan cheese. It's lovely. Some honey in there. Look at that. So that's your Parmesan cheese done as well. It's absolutely perfect.
Oh, my God, that sorbet's good.
It is nice, that sorbet.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of honey in there.
You
can
said
you taste
it's lovely.
It is. It's nice, isn't it?
Oh.
I forgot to do it before, but I'll just have a taste. No, go on. We're just going to have a taste. We're just having a taste.
Hold on. They've got a shot of me when I do my bedroom eyes.
You what, sorry? Oh, it is nice, that, isn't it?
Oh, that's blooming good.
No, you know what I've just done?
What?
I put the honey in and
Yeah.
I've mixed it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. This will taste even better now, Rob. Do you know that'd be nice with your ice cream, wouldn't it? Put a little bit of ice cream with it, it'd be lovely. This is what I like about this, you see.
But it all tastes so fresh. Sorry, what do you like about it?
It's easy to wash. It's lovely and easy to wash, Rob. That's what you want.
And straight back on the stand.
Easy to wash. Just pass me that bowl there.
Yeah, that's this one will probably be even better.
This will taste a lot.
Think of the cupboard space you're saving as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's one little footprint about the size of a toaster. Whereas all the food, my food processor is in a cupboard. I've never used it because I can't be faffed to get it out and then have to clean it all. This, you rinse it under the tap.
I know.
Go on, have a go. Get your laughing gear around that. It's refreshing, isn't it?
Oh no, I can't have dug in once. You dig into that one.
I'll dig into this one. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Let's do it together. Should we do it together?
Right. This is lovely, this, isn't it? The thing is, you know what's gone in on it, don't you? You know exactly what's gone in there. What, man?
It is.
Gorgeous.
The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, this allows you quickly, simply and easily to make great tasting, nutritious if you want, but do you know, even if it's the stuff, the sugary sweet stuff, at least you know what you're putting. You're just putting sugar in it. There are sugar substitutes. God only knows half the time what you're putting into your mouth when you buy processed foods, and we know that processed foods are what cause this. I know, because this is all basically processed foods. It's a great way of being in control of your own nutrition. It's a great bit of kit. Comes with 5 blades, so you get the ABC blades, you get the aerator, you get the blender, and you get the chopping blade. You also get an additional blade, the meat blade, which is the only sharp one, and you also get the frothing blade too. So 5 blades in total. It's got the silicone guard at the end, which is the only one that does. It comes with the stand, which also neatly contains all of the blades. You've got a long curly cable, so you can walk around your kitchen with it, go from your sink for washing up to your stove. Even comes with a little tool for removing the blades. You don't always need that, but you probably would use it, certainly could use it when you're changing the sharp blade. And we also give you the complimentary grinder as well. $149.99, it's worth every penny. It's the biggest multitasker I think you can buy for a kitchen. It is the only one of its kind that is variable speed, from slow up to high. You're in control of the speed. It comes with that 600ml jug, by the way, Pyrex jug. But the thing is, and this is the sole difference between a stick blender and this Berghoff. It might look like a stick blender, but it is not. It is a fully fledged food processor. The motor has the power of a food processor. So it's a food processor, it's a blender, it's a stand mixer, it's a smoothie maker, a coffee machine, electric whisk. The list goes on and on and on. The only difference is, instead of the big plastic housing that you get on food processors, which they need because there's usually a big bowl that goes on top, or a blender has a big jug, so the sizes have to be appropriate for each other to house each other. But if you took the motor out of a really good quality food processor and you put it into a handheld form, and then you just use your own bowls, your cups, even you know, we just used a what do you call it? What is the name of that vegetable? Spinach. A spinach bag, which, you know how light the plastic is on those bags. We even did breadcrumbs in that. You can do it in any receptacle because of the silicone tip. You're not going to damage any of your non-stick. You can use it on all your metal, in all your metal pans and whatnot. Plastic, glass, ceramic, even delicate porcelain and fine china. It's just the kitchen. It's the kitchen multitasker. The gift that keeps on giving. Again, it sold out 3 months ago. It's been absolutely hugely popular tonight. Treat yourself to one. And again, if you get it now, you'll be paid, and you're using, if this matters to you, you're paying in installments using PayPal Pay in 3. It'll be paid off by Christmas. And believe me, when you're doing gravy, you won't get a lumpy gravy. You'll be able to do, you could do mashed potatoes. You could just, your stuffing if you wanted to. Bread sauce is a big one for me. Cranberry sauce. All the dips when your guests come round, chips and dips.
I know we've had some fun tonight, and we have,
yeah.
It is a live show, and sometimes things happen. But the thing is, folks, is that when you think about this machine and what it does for you, I mean, it will replace a lot of different machines. Your ice cream maker, we've done ice cream. Your coffee machine. I mean, it won't heat up coffee, obviously, but you can grind your beans, and also you can
froth your milk,
cappuccino. You can do your lattes and things like that. Smoothie maker. I mean, a jug blender. It'll do all those jobs as well, and you know exactly what's going in. Now, if you're into smoothies, what I've got here, I've got some banana. I've got some strawberries in there. There's some milk in there. Put a little bit of honey in there as well.
Beautiful.
A little bit of toffee vodka.
Really?
Yeah, toffee vodka.
Really?
Oh,
Do they make that?
Well, no, it's toffee vodka.
Obviously, drink responsibly.
Oh, obviously drink responsibly, but you know what I used to do when I used to do the shows, we used to put toffee vodka in the
really?
in the actual oh, it's lovely.
Okay.
It's beautiful. It's
Good,
beautiful.
good.
Okay.
Obviously, must be over the age of 18.
Of course.
And drink responsibly.
And drink responsibly,
Yes.
yes. Now, the thing is, what I'm doing here, folks, I've got the bananas in here, I've got the strawberries in there, and I've got some milk in there. So if you want to do your smoothies, and the thing is, what you've got to remember here is that it's not you doing the work. I mean, basically, all I'm doing here is just gently. Look how I'm holding the machine. Look how I'm holding the machine. The only thing I will say is make sure if you're going to put ice in, put the ice in first, which is what
We learned that
earlier.
tonight, yeah.
No, I knew that. I mean, you wouldn't think I've been doing this 30 years.
Well, I was going.
You would think that I'd known
I
that.
did
wouldn't
wonder.
you?
I did wonder.
know.
Yeah.
I know. Always put. I knew as soon as I'd done it, I thought I should put the ice. What am I doing here? It's because you know what it is,
You're
don't
70 years old.
you? I'm 70 years old, exactly.
We
So
love you. We love you, Mike.
Here's your smoothie, folks. This is your this is strawberry and banana. You know if you're, but the thing is, you know what's going into it, don't you?
Yeah, you do. And that's what I love.
And
And it tastes so much better.
oh, I think so. And the consistency is superb as well. Now remember, this has got the silicone feet on it, so you're not going to damage your pans. You can use it in all your best cookware. You can use it in your cake bowls. You can use it even in a plastic bag. I know he's ready.
Now, I'm getting them both ready for the road, so we can.
Yeah.
Because we've got about 2 minutes left in the
Oh,
show.
have we?
Yeah.
And I want to show you, look at this, folks. The consistency is absolutely superb. The washing up, absolutely brilliant. I've got a bowl of water here. All you do is just swish it about in the water. There's the washing up done. And we'll just have a, which one?
Well, one for each of us.
Oh, hang on a minute.
We've got a fly in the way. Let's get that out of the way.
There's a bit of a lump there.
Oh, no, he's missed his...
I've
oh,
missed a
dear.
bit. There's a bit of lump there.
You missed a bit.
There's a bit of lump there, lad. A bit of lump. I want to get rid of the lumps. We don't want lumps, do we?
We don't want
want lumps in our smoothie.
There's no room for a lump around here.
No, there isn't. That's absolutely true.
Yes. Gravies and
Well,
sauces.
gravy, yeah, and you know, as you say,
Cheese sauce.
custard. You don't get lumpy custard. Look at the
Cauliflower,
Look at
cauliflower mash. Oh,
the
Luke.
cauliflower mash.
Yeah, you just keep, you cook your cauliflower, and then you just heat it up. Cheers, me old mucker.
Cheers.
Cheers,
I've earned-
folks.
I've earned this.
Oh,
Oh, it's nice that. Mmm. 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 We did.
so tomorrow night we are launching the DMD winged electric clothes dryer that Mike and I presented in our Warrington studio. That's tomorrow night, and also
Who are
we
you doing
have
that with?
you. It's the show from Warrington.
I'm not here tomorrow.
No, but we're playing the video.
Oh, I see.
So
you
what's
don't want
that?
me to come?
No, what's that? It's due to start raining again, so and getting cold. We've also got the towel pans tomorrow night.
Can I just tell you
Yeah, go on.
something?
Yeah.
Whenever you do that smoothie with ice in,
I know.
I've just got brain freeze. Oh, dear me.
Do you know the secret? Thumb on the top of your mouth.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that right? Oh, it is.
takes away the brain freeze.
Oh, hey, I never knew that.
Dr. Locke to the
So how
rescue.
did that happen then? Brain freeze. That was it. It's just because it's so cold.
It's because it's actually the cold on the palate on the top soft part of your mouth.
It's
Top of your
gone.
mouth.
It's
So you,
very-
yeah.
I never knew that. Wow.
Mike's saying
You learn everything, don't you?
you are a living legend.
you
You get it all here,
You
folks.
get everything here, yeah.
Big thank you to David, the floor manager,
Oh,
who
yes.
worked his bum off tonight.
Yeah, he has.
And to everybody, and the whole crew actually, who've worked incredibly hard tonight. I'll see you tomorrow night. We're on air about 1:23 a.m. Bit of a late one, but do join us if you can. See you.
Take
Ta-ra.
care, bye-bye.
Cheers.